Oh, it's Thanksgiving Day 1985, November 28th, and here we are at the home of George and Esther Lee Lutheran and little Brian. Come on over and say hello, little Brian. Say hello to Uncle Joe. This is our little Brian. Hey, look at the camera, Brian.
Did you get your message on the table?
So you have anything you wanted to say?
Mother's today.
Say,
uh-oh. Johnny did his mother's.
Go ahead,
Have
say
a big
something.
affair?
Hey, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Big affair?
Uh-oh.
You want to be crying on film?
Let him come see Grandma.
Okay, let's bring him over to see Grandmama.
Hello. There's Brian. Hello. Oh.
Happy Grandpa.
Want to sit? Okay. We don't make him sit. Is that yours? Is that Brian's?
Now send him over to
What's
Grandpa.
that Uncle
The light's
Tom
sparkle
doing?
over there. What are you doing there? Oh, he's too close now.
Brian.
Hey,
You gotta
Brian,
walk back a little bit, Brian. Too close to the
Brian.
scene.
Over there.
Brian.
Come see Grandpa.
Come here.
Oh, we got suspenders. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Look at his suspenders. Brian, let's see your suspenders.
Oops.
Hi, Brian.
This thing's so hard to move. That's the only thing I don't like. It should be like fluid.
You have to
Brian.
move real slow.
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Go ahead, Dad. You're on.
Hey, Brian.
You gotta say something significant, Dad.
Say something significant.
When Daddy took movies, nobody
Four.
could talk.
That's right.
20 years ago, our forefathers and our foremothers founded this Thanksgiving Day.
Dad and Mother, he switches off with Dad. Joe Rich.
Hello, Uncle Tom. How'd you get here so quick?
Oh, I know a shortcut.
We know shortcut, Grandma. Huh? Get Grandma on the film, Tom. Tom's gonna get Grandma on the film.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'll say everybody, then I got you all.
That's the best way to do.
Oh, there.
If you start calling them by name, they'll forget who they are.
I don't know if she's putting these coats on sale.
Come on.
I'll be back.
I'll take that. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
The light gets bad in both the corners. Ma, I can barely see Mom over there.
Yeah.
Need a light over there in the corner.
Yeah, see another light?
We just need less direct. You don't need direct light. Marsh,
Get Marcia and Nancy.
Marsh,
My hair's grown since the last page.
1985.
I can barely see Marcia too. It's hard. It's really hard.
Why don't you
Nancy's,
play it back now to
Nancy's,
see if you have decent stuff?
you gotta play on TV to see it, but it's too early to do
You're the one who
that.
said you had decent stuff when you brought it around.
Well, I had ever seen everybody out there.
Yeah. Everybody did.
It'll get you
Oh, I
sit
had to leave the fireplace.
Fire.
Go ahead, sit down.
They wanted me to come to the table. I said, oh, no. I'll sit with the fireplace. Is this your seat?
Not yours.
Well, here you got lots of room.
Here comes Esther Lee.
Oh, yes.
What do you got, Tom?
You're on candid camera.
Oh, boy.
They won't have them now.
Joe?
Smile.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Girls,
Happy Thanksgiving.
what are you all smiling about?
We're waiting for Tom to zoom in on us.
How you doing?
They're waiting for their
Are you
photo.
learning or what?
Photographer, Rosemary, come on, get your photo. Take it.
Let me keep my mouth shut.
It's all on.
Hey, Brian. Where's your shoe?
She likes that light.
Come here, Brian.
Well,
You don't like nobody with a light.
Everyone, this is Sam, that's Joe.
Hello.
Joe right there. This is Marcia and Tom.
Hi, how you doing?
Brian.
He's related to Mr. and Mrs. Apgar in Chester.
Ah.
Cousins they are.
Oops. Want some juice?
Hey, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Brian.
You don't want to see me. See so much around.
You get your puzzle. You get your puzzle?
What do you got there? What's that? What are you gonna do with that?
He's after I see everybody, and I'll see Grandpa and Grandma and all of us.
You take me now when 6 months from now, because now I've lost 13 pounds.
Uh-huh. Okay, Tom, get in on her clothes. Get in on her clothes, Tom.
Next Thanksgiving, streamline.
What?
Where is he? Where is he at?
Brian, you didn't see Grandpa yet,
Yeah, Brian.
did he?
Oh, yeah, he saw me before.
Show him your glass case, Lou, and he'll
No,
be
he
right
came
over
right
there.
to me before.
Here.
Hey, Brian.
Put the
Hey, Brian.
puzzle together from Uncle Tom. He wants to take you
He's
in the
so busy, he
movies.
don't wanna see you, but right after a while, he'll see everything.
Hey, Brian. Hey.
Hey, you gotta see him back a little bit there. Big guy, I can't see you now.
Brian! Brian!
Call him over there, Dad.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
Hey, Brian.
Come on, dear. Oh, you look so pretty in your
ain't he getting heavy
suspenders.
though? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's really putting on weight.
Yeah, he's getting big.
they're cute. Just got a cute outfit.
Who's so big, Brian?
Uncle Tom's getting you. Say hi, Uncle Tom. Oh, wait, Aunt Nancy. Can't take all these photos at once.
Smile, Brian. Let's hear it.
Brian,
Brian.
Brian.
Hi. Brian. Smile, Brian.
Oh, you wanna learn, show him how to
Patty
patty cake.
cake, patty cake, patty cake. Come on,
Couldn't
Brian.
wait anymore, Brian. You weren't smiling.
Brian, let Uncle Tom do patty cake with you. Come on. Patty cake, take your
That's
hand, take your cake as fast as you can.
Zoom in.
Roll, bang, roll, bang, roll, bang, sing.
Brian.
Yeah.
Good
Hey.
That's what we do with all the babies, they love it. Clap at them when they do something smart. Oh, they have to put that away.
Watch that light.
Just stick it in the other room. Here,
That's Mommy's.
Hey, Brian.
There's your puzzle. There's your puzzle. Can you do this, honey? Can you do this? Oh, you see that? I knew you would.
You'll see that quick.
Yeah.
Oh, now Grandpa's got it.
Oh, he's not gonna sit, Lou.
You know, he ain't satisfied yet.
No,
He's
he's
got
gonna
to see
look
everybody.
everybody over.
How about you
Next
check out
way
my
you put down
glasses?
in my place.
Hey,
Just
Brian.
leave these for about 10,
Hey, you
15,
gonna check out
20
my
minutes.
glasses?
And he's all right,
Look
he's
here.
seen everything.
Aw.
Are you gonna check out my glasses?
Too much all at once.
Look at here. Hey,
Lou, you
Hey,
can't get
Brian.
him interested
Here.
in that now.
you check out my glasses?
Oh, now he
You gotta save a Grandpa.
Now he will.
Where's John?
He's with his family today. His grandparents come up, so he hangs out with them.
Hangs
Yay,
out. That's
Brian.
the new saying.
He
Hangs out.
he spends the day with them.
That sounds better, Marcia.
Oh, Grandpa, he may break their mind. Yeah.
Yay,
We don't
Brian.
care. See, Grandpa, mommies and daddies care, but grandpops and grandmas don't care.
Here, Brian.
Is that your blue
Oh,
ball?
yeah.
Where's your belly?
What is that?
Where's your belly, Brian?
LTD.
Oh, that's nice.
Where's your belly?
Well, we know who's making the money in the family, right?
No, 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 no.
Spending it too. Who's spending it?
Why not, right?
Yeah. You want to be crying on camera, Brian?
He's not hungry. After that, the minute he sees us on the meal for dinner or anything like that, boy, he's ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
I never forget the night that you fed him. Boy, he was always a little mouth, I'm talking a little bird. Every time from the pork, he's like a little bird. We often laugh about that when he was feeding.
Well,
Every time.
That's what always happens when you get the spoon or something, their mouth opens.
Yeah, I said, it's just like a little bird.
That's right. Oh, dear.
They're a lot of fun.
They are.
The trouble is they grow up too quick.
They do.
Before you know it, you get some monster like that.
We have Tommy sitting at the table.
You should
And
have,
first
be so lucky
Marcia,
to have a monster like that, right?
right, and
Yeah.
first Marcia's feeding him Rosemary, and then Cindy takes over, and they both have the same outfit on. And they're dressed identical, and it's funny, you can't quite distinguish one
Well,
from the other.
you know, people that don't
It's
really
cute.
know them, don't realize that they've switched
Yeah.
feeding.
Right, Marcia? That picture of you and Cindy feeding Tom at the table when he's probably smaller than Brian. He had so
I just
much
hate my neck
tension.
taken. Take it from the neck down.
That made him grow big, didn't it? What's the matter, Rosemary?
It's always on
You
the
need a
side.
high collar.
Yeah, and it shows up terribly. I need Mrs. Thompson's collar. Her pearl collars.
Lucky, ain't they?
Yeah.
Over there.
You're not kidding.
I know, I'd like to go see what it looked like.
I would
She
too.
said someday we'll go.
Hi, Brian.
Do the glasses.
Yay, Brian.
Where's Brian? So big.
Yay.
So
Can I get
big.
through?
How big is Brian?
How big's Brian?
How big is Brian?
Ah, Nance.
So big.
How
I
big?
can't. I
Come
keep
on,
going
Brian.
like too low and too high.
How big
It's
is
so. It's not.
Smile. Wave to Nancy.
Hey, hi,
Hi,
Aunt
Nance.
Nancy. Hi, Uncle
Hi,
Tom.
Nance. Hi, Nance. Can you wave to
Look up,
Nancy?
Dad.
Huh? Wave to Nancy. Wave.
Oh,
You don't want to be saved by Nancy, so sign it.
Couldn't wait
that?
anymore.
Uh-oh. 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 What'd Tom do? Huh? What'd Tom do, Brian?
He's got eats out there. He smells those eats.
He
It was
knows
side to
that
side,
table's
side to side,
loaded with
good, but it
fruit.
just
Brian?
doesn't.
Marcy, you better get him,
Look,
honey.
pass that
On
out.
the front and on the back.
I'd like to see that,
It
what
goes
she
higher and it
made
goes
over
too
there.
low.
My aunt
Control
goes there.
with your hand.
Oh, do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the room when you walk into, what it,
No, it's in the rectory.
where the priest
Anna's
priest
Yeah.
wears.
Well, she goes in there.
Oh,
That's
It's,
hard.
Oh.
it's right on the,
That's
it's
what
on
she
the
said. She's gonna make her
driveway
business.
side.
You'll
Once,
open it, dear.
I didn't think you could get it.
Works away from the
Not the
church.
office, I think it's just a room, right?
Just
Yeah.
one room.
Oh, then she won't see it.
No.
Yeah, she'll have to want to go in there. And all.
Who's here?
Is that
there.
Cindy? I hope she feels better.
I better stop this.
Feel better? Cindy? Feel better?
Oh, a little bit. It's starting to bother me now.
Did you go eat dinner?
two.
Take two. Take four.
So she's no
No, just
Did you eat dinner?
She just wants
Yes.
to hand the paper.
Did?
I'm the one that can
she's the one
sympathize
that
with
had
the
a
guy
haircut.
afterwards.
Oh, you're not
I
gonna
think she had deer eggs.
Yeah.
Get a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Should I get a perm?
Yes,
Well, it's up to you.
I guess you get one?
I think I just figured it out. You have to unscrew this and then it moves.
What, you didn't know that?
It's so short, Nancy, it'll go right out.
Oh, it's what kind of a technician
I'll pick it up for you.
Then you got a lock
Right
on
through
it.
Karen's, right through the
No,
top.
this
So
lock
next
is
to stand-
busted.
Oh,
On
yeah,
that
she
thing
has,
there, you have a
know,
lock?
she wears
Spin
her
up,
shirt
look
on
at
sides,
watch.
and we'll just put the rollers.
Busted, that's why you want to use that.
Yeah, but the other thing, we got a
2
lock
months if
on
you don't like it, it's
it
gonna
too.
be off anyway. It won't be curly.
So you can lock that too
Right.
in
Okay.
position,
Right.
remove it.
Got time for it?
It's on film now, you have to get your hair
Okay.
curled.
Who wants to get their hair curled?
Nancy.
Nancy?
I just talked her into a perm Monday night.
Okay.
Karen gets them every 4 weeks, every 5 weeks.
Her hair is fine, but it still looks cute on her when she gets it.
every, that often?
Because she has a cut so short,
Not
just like
very
Nancy's.
permanent, is
So
it?
they
5
keep-
weeks?
Is that bad for your
hair?
Just keep cutting it out.
No,
Keeps
because
growing, Joe.
it keeps growing. How can it be bad for your hair?
It's just on the end, honey.
on your hair.
Not the end,
No.
you're curling.
The only thing that I can say is, why do these gals wear rubber gloves and put that stuff on your head?
Oh, that's
They
only,
put it on their hands, you
that's
gotta
only-
rub it all over your head.
yeah, but that's
No
only
way.
because you don't want it to stain your fingers.
Oh.
You don't
That's
care
the
if it
only
stains your head.
No, because.
That shows it goes, it just bloops you everywhere.
Oh.
Is
When
this
you get older
surgery?
and you try to
Oh,
get
see, he's gonna go for that
and
now.
it gets too big, it makes a scratch, then it
He-
gets
he
Is
loves-
this yours, honey?
Yes.
Oh, well, then he can't drink from that.
It's a,
Aunt Cindy has earache.
I
He
had,
couldn't
my
let you
worst
have
time
that.
is when because I had
Oh,
problems a
I'm
couple years ago
I'm sorry.
with the eczema. Starting all this,
Here's your
Better get rid of it, dear, 'cause he
Get everything on
But I
tape
think
right
I've
now.
heard,
I'm trying.
Go see Pam. Where's that there,
burnt
Greg?
it, the eardrum.
Smile, you're
I
taking
went
a
for
picture.
2 months for him packing them.
You see on picture?
He said, you can use it, dilute it, but don't put it in full strength.
Hard for him to
Look, he
understand.
does it.
Brian.
I went to a
Here, Aunt
specialist.
Marcy
He said,
has
"How do you use eardrops?"
Come here.
He says, nobody. He says, just figure you're supposed to. He says, that's the worst thing you could have
Let's see if we
done.
can get you up here.
And he started drying it up.
Yeah.
He has something, he always
I
makes
guess it all depends on what you have.
Oh, is it?
Well, he vacuumed his ear, and I thought that would take care of it, but it's still just as painful.
What are you doing?
He vacuumed this little vacuum, a
Yeah?
little vacuum stuck in my ear, vacuumed it out.
Yeah.
It felt good, actually. He said, this
In
might
your
hurt.
ear, touching it.
Oh.
That's not anything to use.
Hey, let me-
That didn't hurt at all.
Let me see this. Let me see the,
I hope that's
what's this? What's this?
Oh, I think the house.
Yeah. Who took them all, but they will disappear.
I
Marcia, did you take those?
You don't wanna stay in the hill like tonight.
Can I borrow your
They
suspenders?
didn't do anything for me.
Can I borrow your
She
suspenders?
had a lot more pain when
Can I borrow
she
these?
was having.
Huh? Can I wear 'em? Brian.
It was all jagged, you know?
Look over there. Wave, to Uncle Joe. Wave.
So she thought.
Wave. Hi.
They say it's nothing.
Hi.
It's just that they insert dye.
Comb your hair
You know,
down.
when they take that,
Hi.
it's just a burden.
Get him here. Brian.
He's got the wild one.
Brian. Brian. Brian.
Get a picture of Tom's shoes.
Come here.
Oh, he's gonna get the light.
Oh,
now.
hey.
Come
Come here, you. Watch this, ready? Hey,
Give Tom the high five.
High five.
That's not
He always does that. Now he's on camera.
I'm going to trade that door.
Yeah, George had it closed.
That boy shut the door. And they all there a lot there. And they can't get down.
That's right.
Yes. You had the bottle, did I say?
Yes.
I thought they were that, but pour about, wherever my coat is, pour about half of,
Tom, I'll have
whatever you
some of
think
that
you
punch,
need.
whatever it is.
Okay. Would you like
I'm
some?
gonna call Maggie, and she's gonna mail me some more,
Yeah.
if she can.
Punch.
I like mine.
Why not? It's good, Mom. It's punch.
You know what I used? And it worked. I think, at least I thought it worked.
I like it. I'm not against anything.
Sammy, I'll have
I
punch. Are
don't
you
put my
sleeping,
shoulder or
Sam?
anything. I don't know why.
How's your finger?
It was that.
All good? All better?
It was that.
Is it swollen any? Is it swollen?
It's all right, isn't it, Sam?
Dr. Cafaro, give me $50.
That's done.
But. We gotta get you on camera here.
Got me on camera. Well, you better look and see, make sure you hit me right.
I hope it is.
Not the stomach, just the
What? No, yeah, don't.
No profile.
You gotta stand
No
the right
stomach.
way.
What?
No profiles.
There's no pain, but you can't hear it.
Nothing.
It's like okay. And all of a sudden, like 3 seconds of a
Everybody want
boink,
to sit down at the table?
of a boink give, but there's no pain when it
That's
happens.
what it
All of a
is.
sudden, you're like, I can hear again, I can hear
Cut you.
again.
Walk in front of me.
Oh,
And
Come
the
on,
signs
Maria,
in the
that's
main
so
dining
good,
room.
right?
I couldn't even, sometimes swallowing hurt.
Just sneak in here.
Or
and take a
like
picture.
sneezing. I couldn't sneeze because
Is this yours, Joe?
It's at my company's. This is like first generation of this stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's an old timer in other words,
Yeah.
right there.
It's got all this, you gotta carry along with it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
When you're mooching, I always take whatever I can get.
Why not?
Yeah.
So I don't know which is your coat.
Huh?
I don't know which is your coat.
Okay.
When the red light's on, it's on?
Yeah.
Better save some for the flies then. Save some.
it fades in. Say us now? He sees the light. Hey, come back this way. Oh, Jesus, come here.
Yes, let's get this on tape.
Here's the tape, which thing I will never.
Come here for a minute. Why is the red light not on before?
It was on. It was always on.
This is X-rated.
Marsh, you know the light in there, it says REC, that means you're recording, that's not on, you're not. Because your hand's on the button, you could have easily turned it off while you were doing it.
And we install that.
I'll eliminate all that problem right now, Marcia. And now if it doesn't come on immediately, it's not on.
That doesn't come on.
See that it says REC right there? Turn it here. No fading anymore.
What fell out of the diaper?
What? Nothing fell out of the diaper.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Huh?
Look right there. See it?
It's a raisin. He was eating raisins. Brian, they're laughing at you.
Oh, he was eating raisins and the raisin fell out? Ah!
Not so fast, Marcia.
Feed it to him again,
real
man. It's
slow.
still good.
It's gonna spin across, okay? So real slow when you make your movement.
Marcia, you using the zoom or not?
No.
Use the zoom in now.
Where is it?
It's right above the eyepiece. Above the eyepiece.
Zoom in on him.
The happy father doing his favorite chores. And he zoomed back out.
Good as new.
There's 2 buttons, W and T. Wide and tight.
How big are you?
Da-da-da!
How big are you? Let's see. How big? How big?
Yay!
So big! Yay!
Come in, Nancy.
George, ready to go one quickie? Are we finishing up in there? Let's go one quick game. All right.
All right. I'm trying to be too bad.
Come here, Brian.
Bye, baby,
I said one thing.
in the
Comes
treetop.
down my place, I put it in the front porch and
Rockabye.
say, put all the toys in.
Bye, Brian,
Yes.
in the treetop. Rockabye, Brian. Hey,
Tell he
Brian.
lives here. He's so relaxed.
Glowworm across the front of the camera.
Right.
It lights up, doesn't it?
How do you turn it on?
You press it,
Squeeze
Glenn.
the bottom.
Glenn, somewhere you
Up
press
one, up
something.
one lump or something.
It does something in the back.
Squeeze them all the way up and down. I forget where to switch.
Oh, that's what it is.
There's a flashlight in there.
Hey, Bri. Rock-a-bye, Brian.
Gotta squeeze it pretty hard.
That's a good boy.
Rock-a-bye, Brian. Uh-oh. What happened?
That's a chair to have, and it
Yeah.
slides right out of it.
Yep.
What happened, Bri? Rock-a-bye, Brian?
Or you.
Brian? Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
He's a tough little fella.
Sit in your chair, Brian.
Rock-a-bye?
Breaking up
Brian,
housekeeping.
sit in your chair.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Rock-a-bye, Brian. Let's have a little patty cake while you're in there. Patty cake, patty cake. Patty cake, patty cake. Come on, Brian. Patty cake, patty cake.
That's a
Oh,
good.
man. Roll 'em and roll 'em. Mark 'em with B and chuck 'em in the oven. Chuck 'em in the oven for Brian and me.
Now I'll get it.
You chuck 'em in the oven,
He
Brian?
waited till he got it, didn't he?
It's cute.
Let's give him a kiss.
Yeah.
Right.
He's kissing his blowhorn.
Brian. Can't see you, Brian.
The idea.
Turn the TV off and you wouldn't want to watch it. Who's watching? Anybody
Nobody.
turn it off?
Furniture.
Hold on.
Hey, Brian.
Hold on, Brian. Oh, he knows how to turn it on. Remember that. Hold on.
He knows that. He don't know how to turn it on, I guess.
That's
Hey,
good.
John, that's right.
That's good. Didn't learn that yet, I guess.
You do the dishes, I'm gonna go in the other room. You go in the other room.
So what do you have to say for yourself, Mother?
It's a rainy day, Joe.
Is it?
That's all I got to say.
Do you need both of those
Come
boxes,
down or
Joe, to
something.
record? There's one for playback. One is power. They're both for power.
So yours, Joe?
No, it's the company I work. It's Thomas's. You gotta turn it off, did you? Hey, Brian.
Yes, he
Why do they
did,
have
Joe.
one?
He must
Get
have.
away.
He
Hey,
did.
did the red light go off?
Yeah.
No, lights
Oh,
still
no,
on.
I'm sorry. The
Cindy.
lights
Hey,
don't
Brian.
on, Joe.
Where'd
Go
you
ahead,
go?
Brian.
He's upstairs,
Here,
isn't he?
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
He's over there getting his picture taken.
Here, Brian.
Excuse me. I don't
Brian.
want to walk in front of the camera.
Diddling, diddling,
That's all right.
diddling,
I
diddling.
hate it with a passion.
Diddling,
Oh,
diddling.
Hey, Brian.
You do.
Okay,
Really?
Mrs. Camara,
Yeah.
on camera, we want you to confess to what you ate for dinner.
Yes, you would have seen it. But I lost another 2 pounds last week, so.
Lynn's sister said, I know Mrs.
No,
Camara,
he-
she has the Weight Watchers with me, so don't tell her what I ate.
Oh, yeah. Don't you tell her what I ate.
What'd you eat?
She was there. No, it wasn't all too bad what I ate tonight, really.
No, what was
No.
it that you ate?
Oh.
Okay, let's hear it, Rosemary. Hit it out.
Hello.
being interrogated.
How are you, Brian? Is your Uncle Joe being a...
Here,
No different than usual.
you put those on?
Ding-a-ling.
We were there, we had a Thanksgiving dinner
Here.
down there, and she's standing behind her, she says, I know you from someplace.
There you go, Brian. Put the things
What's
on.
your name? I said, well, it's Jennifer Farrell. She said, oh, I helped take care of your Esther Lee and Rosemary when they were there. I said, yeah, now I know who you are.
Here, Brian. Put the lips on.
Hello. Say, where's Kristen?
Brian.
Where's Kristen? Say, where's Fritz? Where's Trouble? Say, where's Trouble?
Brian.
Nope, can't get you that close, kid.
Brian. Brian.
No, get it close up.
Put these on.
Smile.
You act like you're in pain, are you? You know, see what Rosemary went through with the kidney stone. Throwing up and the diarrhea and
Is it for me?
And what else, Rosemary?
Is it for me?
Oh, that was terrible.
You can't do anything to stop. It has to follow the process.
Put these on.
Hello.
Yeah, the other morning.
Hello. Brian?
I was telling you, the screen over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
They had attention so they can analyze them to see what the diet is.
Oh,
You know, so you
boy.
don't use anymore.
Brady sees that.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Brian sees that,
I get ready
you
to
have
see
to
that.
watch
She's
him.
going for that
Can you eat
dye
this
test
No,
every morning.
that's too stringy. You're giving the
You know,
carrot.
they check dye and they x-ray the whole thing to see.
Hey.
Yeah, I think he chokes on the strings, you know that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now, yeah, but now she
Turn
still
around
has an
and say hi to
infection
Joe.
in the bladder.
say hi to Joe.
You
She
gotta
was a
take the
sick
whole
kid. I didn't
outside
realize
off
she
the
got
string.
sick.
Yeah, right.
And then she went up to that Bud Lake. I like
I'm so
that.
afraid to choke on
I
it.
wish I could be able to write a letter. You know what you want to, this nurse in there, she went in and of course she went up, she had a pain because she was throwing up all the way. And this neighbor took her who really didn't know her, met her like 2 times. And she went in there and the woman
Just
says,
one piece, huh?
Rosemary just threw up again.
Just
She
one
says,
piece.
would
Yeah,
you
but I
take
damn it
this
don't
or
want
he'll do?
it.
She said, I'll take it back to her, she'll need it
Thank
again.
you.
So you know what the girl did?
I
She
think
dumped it
I've
right
got
in
that
the
after he had
basket.
it.
I said, well, good for
Yeah.
her. She either could have said to her, well, there's
Thank
the ladies'
you.
room if you want to dump it there.
That's
But why would somebody who's that
That's
sick
Grandma's good.
want
She's
to be
sitting
thrown up in their own puke again? You know what I'm saying? She could either say, well, I'll take it, or take it here, please, and
Who, the gal that took Rose, that
the
took,
nurse up there.
Is that urgent
I mean,
medical care?
She said that?
Yeah.
she's the one that said that she's gonna throw up again, or? she-
No, see, Rosemary had thrown up again when she got there, when the nurse gave her the, does he have that on?
I think she got
Yes.
nervous.
I don't know.
It's right on me.
And she wouldn't empty it. She emptied it. She just took it. She wanted her to take it back and let her use it again. And the woman who took Rosemary dumped it right in her waste basket.
Don't blame her, I do the same thing.
I said I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, you know. But she's right.
Did the gal say anything?
I don't know if I would. She said, but the doctor was nice, really, really nice that we're.
That was urgent medical care.
And Bud Lake.
That's her. Oh, maybe I should go there.
Boy, Cindy, I didn't think I'd go to that place you went again.
Where'd you go,
Help
Cindy?
you need
I went to Roxbury Medical Group, Dr. Aldenrich, just ear specialist. They didn't, you know, they don't care about the pain.
Well, did you let him know there was a lot of pain?
Yeah.
I don't know, Cindy. I don't know what you'd say, because you guys tend to not have enough backbone when you go to see somebody like that.
He himself said this is going to hurt.
Well, then maybe he knows there's nothing he can do for you.
Well, that's really, the only thing they can do is they gotta put you to sleep or something so you don't feel the pain, because otherwise, you know, what can you do inside your ear?
Well, what did they give me anything when I was a kid?
It was like me there, when he did my operation, all he did, he just swabbed it and he reached in there and cut it.
What's she got?
There was no, no medications or nothing, just
When I
something.
used to have my uringotomies, what'd they give? Anything after that?
What's an ear? God.
When I used to have pain every time, so they'd go in, they just cut it open.
You got something in your ear?
What do they cut?
Oh, they're
Well,
like.
it's like, they like cut your eardrum, and like in my case, when he does that to me, right,
Yes, he's gonna
I can
choke.
hear, just like that. The minute that eardrum gets
Give it to
punctured, I
Jody.
can hear. And
I know, but you
otherwise I
gotta sit
can't.
down, you
But that's
can't
something
get it
different.
out.
Mama, she does it all the time.
Well, I ain't here. See?
Joe, give it to Joe to eat. Go ahead, he'll eat it for you.
Come here, honey.
Dad? That's
Yeah, the
something
carrot.
different from ear infection?
What?
That's something different from
Well,
ear
mine always
infection?
started out as an ear
Yeah,
infection.
this here was mine.
Your family.
When I would go, so I couldn't hear it all out of this ear. And I had it done about 3
Brian, that's
times,
close
but it
enough.
goes back again.
Brian,
You know,
I
it's
said,
not a
I ain't here to
permanent
see it.
thing. And you know, like you were saying
Oh, I'd be
about the
nervous,
vacuum
right.
cleaner and stuff, I had that done, I don't know.
He don't need anything.
oh, no, now, let's not do that.
Is it pulsating, Cindy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know,
Which
that's
one at the
it.
IMCC in Chester?
It's a little man.
Oh,
When I went to them, they gave me
that must
they
be
gave me a
it.
drug that Dr. Spiegel told me not to take. Dr. Spiegel gave me something different. Ah! No, no, no! Oopsie baby. Could have been hazardous.
Caught that in
Okay.
time.
Yep.
You okay?
Brian, you can't do this when I'm not ready to take you on camera.
You okay? What are you eating?
Don't let them chew on it.
What is that?
Not food.
What is that? Pencil sharpener? Huh? What is that? What is that? Whistle?
I think they better put a big hook in the ceiling this year with a rope for the tree.
I think so too.
Actually-
Yeah.
Esther Lee was his age and she pulled our tree over, her
Yeah.
tree over. there was like a little hassock or whatever you want to call it, you know, footstool. And she was on that, and the tree came right over, you know, right on over on that.
Hey, Bri.
Heard this thump upstairs, we were all downstairs for lunch for Christmas.
I can't get you over there. You gotta go do your stuff out in the middle of the floor. Won't work.
Uh-oh, he always says.
Uh-oh.
Can't find the pieces.
Yeah, can you read a story? Read me a story. Oops. Read a story.
I sent for little books for the kids with their name, like they give them a name and a friend
Read
and,
me
and a
story.
pet, right? His came back, his Magic Christmas or whatever. He came back, Brian and everything, but they have him as a girl.
Oh,
The little girl, Brian. So I'm gonna send it back and see what happens. Kristen's now came, and hers is all right.
Reading to you.
Sit in your chair. Yes.
boy, that's work, isn't it?
Hey, you're not supposed to eat that. Read it.
I didn't realize how busy a cameraman has to be.
There we go.
Where you going?
Polish up the furniture.
I don't think he'd dare do that.
Oh, you rascal.
Come on down, honey. You make Grandma nervous. I can't help it. Oh,
Okay.
you sit here and let him do it.
Mama, they
Everything's so much trouble.
no, Brian.
Brian,
Gotta go back that way.
Here, Brian. Sit down.
he's
Brian.
mad now. He's gonna let him go out there and boss him a while.
But when you have something like you, would you feel better if you were home or when you're out with people?
Who?
This?
Yeah.
No, I'm worried about him all the time.
No, I'm talking to Cindy.
Oh,
Whenever I'm sick or have pain, I'm much better off when people are around me. Not feeling sick, but with pain. You know what I'm saying? And being home, I'd be feeling,
When I was home by myself, I was just screaming.
yeah. I mean, you know, you're screaming, crying up a storm, right? I mean, you know.
That's not when I had my pain in my teeth. It all started off with an earache. It was my wisdom tooth.
All connected, yeah.
It
Never
is.
know.
And then I went to the dentist and he looked at the bottom. I thought the pain was like here, and it turned out being in the top of my mouth.
Yeah,
They call it transferred pain.
Now what do you have?
what'd you
kid,
buy
you-
now? What'd you get?
You eat
What'd you
all the
buy
time. Who do you take after in this
Oh my God,
family?
he's got it ready.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Joe. Says I only take after Uncle Joe.
Yeah, I eat all the good things,
I guess
veggies.
one meal a day, continuous.
Oh. Thanks.
Right, Brian?
Brian, yes, stand still.
Is that how it is? Yep.
Back to Cindy. We'll do analysis of Cindy's facial expressions.
Poor Cindy. It's not funny, is it, Cindy?
No, there's nothing worse than an earache or a burn.
Or a
Oh,
toothache.
oh yeah, toothache.
He still bothers the stove, huh?
I guess, I don't know more.
You gonna not leave it there.
You think it would do good Cindy any good to go see Dr. Spiegel at the house or something?
Right. You never went to the dentist?
No, I need to get my
Usually
insurance card.
he doesn't really know that much
Get
about
over
it. He always
this.
used to send me down
When
to
you go.
Thompson when it got
Have
really
you
bad.
checked up?
Give her an antibiotic. Well, are you taking an antibiotic?
No, just a drops.
Yeah, but are they an antibiotic? You don't know?
It's called cortisone.
Is that good, huh?
Cortisone?
Yeah.
Hydrocortisone.
Hydrocortisone?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lost track of all this stuff.
Well, that should be good, pretty good.
It
Hi,
doesn't help with the
Brian.
pain or anything though.
No.
It's just cold and
eating
wet
that?
and I have to lay for a half hour so it doesn't run out.
Yeah. How much they cost?
$11 per bottle. About
Yeah.
I have prescription in my medical insurance. So I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's why I can go to 100 doctors now. I have that good insurance.
Yeah. Well, then
But
you
you
should.
don't want to.
You should.
Why?
You don't wanna go.
Seriously, doesn't if one doesn't help you, go see somebody else.
Nobody wants to go
Yeah, how long
there.
have you had this for Cindy?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Well, then, well,
Third.
yeah, when you go to the doctor's yesterday?
Yes.
At least you give it 20, well, it's about 24 hours now, right?
Right.
If it don't start getting better by tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
if
go,
I were
Cindy.
you, I'd go see somebody else.
I would, because boy, that's earache.
I would, I'd never let anything go like that, not in my ears.
It runs in a fan. Well, I don't know. Dad and I had a little problem. I guess Thomas has a problem with his ears, right?
Come on.
So.
Yes, Thomas said he had it.
Yeah, he had a bad earache.
As I said, boy, I'm calling Maggie, telling her to spend another 200 tablets just to have it.
Well, you know, I'll never forget the time we had just moved up to Long Valley. And we used to go down there, back years ago, we used to go down and stay for the weekend with Mom, you know. Rosemary started with an earache, right? As a baby, you know, a child. She could maybe 4 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old when we moved up here. And well, of course we tried everything, the old remedies then, right? That was happened here on a Friday night and a Saturday night she still had this earache. All of a sudden on a Sunday morning she woke up and there was blood on the pillow. Remember that, Mom?
Yeah.
Blood on the pillow. I said, oh my God. So then my sister-in-law lived upstairs. She had a pediatrician right in Burnersville, Eileen. And she called him for me because I at that time didn't have no butt right then, you know, for her. And he took her right away, and they did what you say. Took her in, and she used to go through emergency care, put her to sleep. They used to and lance her ear inside. And she had that done until she got her tonsils and adenoids out.
Give me that. You gonna wash the dishes?
Mommy don't want you to help, right?
And so what happened, Rosemary, we went to Riker now, we were somebody getting her dish out.
You see this too?
So what happened?
Hey, she had
Oh,
more
so
than
she
one
had one-
earache?
Oh
What
God,
did they
yeah.
have to do, Lansing?
Oh, she used to 4 to 5 times. She used to have her ears lanced. They would put her to sleep in the outpatient, you know. And then she'd go home and she was fine then.
Yeah.
Until she got her tonsils and adenoids out.
I couldn't take it there because the light was right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Look through.
No, I had mine just the opposite. I had mine out. My tonsils and adenoids out when I was what, 4.5, 5 years old.
Stand right here, and all you see was a light.
Yeah,
And then I had all my ear. I had, I guess, all the time.
we should never had them out, Joe. Worst thing we ever did for you. Made him more trouble
Still
after you
suffering.
had them out.
I mean, why you get them, John? I mean, is it from the way you take showers and let water get in your ears, or
I don't know. I don't think I ever get water. I have not had an earache for years, except the time I had it was from my tooth. When I was a kid, I was sick all the time.
You rascal.
They used to give me ether, didn't they, Dad? I used to throw up all over myself every time. I seem to remember that.
I need the towel back. Dry the dishes.
Hey, you gotta go dry the dishes,
Come
Brian.
on, Brian. Here's your chair, Brian.
No, he's used to going. I don't even look anymore. I just let it go.
Get him now, Joe.
He's gonna help her.
Rock-a-bye, Brian, the treetop.
Looks like I don't have to dry any more dishes.
Can you dry the dishes?
Nothing to work with.
Can you dry them? Huh? Here, practice on this. Can you dry that? Here, dry the dishes. Here, Brian. Dry the dishes.
That's right, Grandpa. You teach him the right way.
Oh, he is.
That? Uh-oh.
Look at that. That's a good boy.
Hey, Brian.
Yay, Brian.
That's not a donut, Brian.
That's what Molly does. That's what.
Peekaboo! Oh, you make a sweet little girl. Yes.
Look at that hair.
He's a haircut for Christmas, I think. You know?
Where's Brian? Peekaboo!
He loves the clippers going on his head. You know, I don't clip with the clippers, but you know, hold it on his head and buzz it all around. He loves
Peekaboo!
it. He's ever
Who's
since
my
he's little.
peekaboo? Peekaboo! Peekaboo, Brian. Look at him, Nancy. He didn't do anything. He only took your dish towel.
Hey, now I don't have to do any more dishes.
Brian's playing peekaboo. I see you.
I guess there's some
About to miss that dish towel, Bob got another one out. He wants it laying out.
Right, I should say.
We
Uh-oh.
missed that on film.
Yes, you should
I
have had
couldn't
that.
I couldn't move it fast enough.
Oh, you're okay. You're gonna run after mommy. Oh, she won't know what
He
happened.
wants to go home and get that kissed up.
Yep.
Kiss his cheek, Esther. He heard it.
He took a spell.
Kiss his cheek. He heard it.
I thought he fell on his bottom.
No, he hit on the side of the chair, he hit the chair.
Whatever, cheek.
Yeah.
If he gets hurt down, all he runs first tries to find his mother. She'll kiss her, oh, Brian, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, I kiss her. He'll be back.
Brian, no booze. He's getting a wine-esque.
Hey.
Brian. Brian.
Will you tell me about somebody that
Hope they
does
cut that
splinting
door
the
in
other
there. Are
day?
they coming up?
You gotta put that music.
Oh, Westerly's watching. Here he comes. What
Will you tell me about somebody that does splinting the other day?
What's that?
Splinting? Well, it's like
What are you doing?
something like the weave in that chair, in the back of that chair there.
No,
Caning?
I don't know
Not
anybody
canning,
does that.
it's not rushing, splinting.
No,
I don't know
I
who's
don't
telling
know
me that.
anybody does that.
And I was gonna tell Westerly, because she has 2 rocking chairs she got from
Smooch? You got a smooch
grandmother.
for an old guy?
Splinted.
Huh? You got a smooch for an old guy? Huh?
Who's here?
What's this? Hey, what's this?
He can't change his mind.
He's
Bye.
low tonight, ain't he?
Bye,
Uh-oh,
bye.
uh-oh. He'll make it. He just, ha-ha.
Want to try it again? Here, go show that to Lynn. Uh-oh.
Policeman again?
Get the police car.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that where he belongs?
Oh,
huh?
he knows.
Where's the wheels?
Brian. Come in.
There we go. Where'd he go? Under the table. Has to get under there to get it. This ought to be good.
Oh, you can see it. Oh, here it is. There it is. I can't reach it. I'm not getting up from up there. It's all right under there again.
Let's see how he gets it. It's going to be interesting. If he doesn't, hit his head.
Let's go over this
Oh,
side.
he knows. He's coming around. It's hard for him to bend it. You poor kid.
Grandma will get it for him.
It's hard for Brian to bend down. Isn't
Go
it?
get the wheels. We'll put it together. Chris,
Joe, you have a movie on tape, Murder by Death?
Yeah,
So we started watching it and I didn't see the end.
yeah, it was on just last night.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I have that other movie set you can stop by and pick up. And I have your board in my car.
In your car?
Yes, where else would I keep it? Take
oh,
Polly.
is that Esther Lee's class?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's going tomorrow night.
She's trying to refresh your memory, she said.
Those little kids.
Catch up on names.
What?
Oh, it's
This is
tomorrow
Esther Lee's
night?
class.
Yeah.
She's 10 years,
Oh,
class
where at?
reunion
Oh, that's
tomorrow
right,
night.
Planet.
Take Esther Lee's.
Oh.
Then
A little
first
shaky
class
there,
is
aren't you,
Saturday.
Cameron?
Yeah, but don't forget, all them other kids grew up too, you know. She is the only one who got 10 years old.
They're going out today, they're having dinner like up in Sanders Valley.
I saw Scott today.
I saw Scott at the general store
Oh,
a couple weeks ago.
Huh?
I saw Scott at the general store a couple
He was
weeks
down
ago.
there today.
Oh, did he graduate with that?
Absolutely.
And Bobby.
Where's he at now?
No.
This week? Oh, I thought maybe it was Jill and Diane down Florida, I thought maybe they were helping out.
Where's he
Scott's
at?
still up in New England somewhere.
I haven't seen him guys for a long time.
He was just down for dinner and just, probably.
What happened to Lisa? She broke her ankle or something?
Yeah.
How'd she do that?
Oh, boy.
She tripped and fell.
She's klutzy. Like there's something wrong, really.
Yeah.
The way she.
She wants the attention.
She's like a natural born klutz though, you know. Everything.
She is.
Let's just see this.
I know, I said bad things already.
She just wants the attention, that's
Yeah.
what she does it.
No, honey, she didn't do it on purpose.
No, she does. She does things. She is
She does
klutzy.
stupid things.
Because
Does she
people keep
really?
telling her that she's klutzy and this and that, and she does it all the more.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Ask how many times Lynn and Herbie get
coffee in their tea water. She
Mhm.
puts a tea bag in and pours coffee on top of it, so just put plain water. All the other
Still
guys are
doing
happy
it?
because they have their coffee. These guys
Still
are burning.
doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
Must do it for attention, like you say.
That's a matter of routine for her.
They get down there and they're steaming because they ordered tea and she poured coffee in a tea bag.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of that, how's your cousin Maureen, Cindy?
I haven't seen her.
Yeah.
You didn't go see your baby? I never did. I couldn't go down. Baby's a cute little gal.
I have to wait till I get off that.
Hey,
Dark
Brian.
hair. I don't know who she looks like. Can't tell.
What color hair?
Dark.
What color eyes?
I couldn't tell, honey.
Well, they always
Have her eyes
change.
open at night.
Hey, Brian.
Well, they both have blue.
Hey,
Is it
Brian.
blue dominant?
Yes, they both have blue. They have to have blue eyes.
I just heard
Not
some
necessary.
greenish like Marcia's.
Genetics is a little more confusing.
What? Do you want to
Oh,
play?
that's so.
Lynn, you want to play ping pong with Thomas?
Lynn, you play ping pong?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We have that.
Hey, Brian.
Not too good.
Lynn, Lynn, we have that ball. Let's see what she's.
Hey, Brian.
I'm gonna get in and watch Thomas get points flying through.
Hey. Want to try on the shoe? Come on, want to try on the shoe?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
That's both of them.
Put shoes on.
Big old.
Ain't that funny how they're like that?
Marsh, did they tell you anything when you got this prescription?
Come here, Brian. Here.
What is it called, Cindy?
Put shoes on.
NALFON, Nalfon 600.
Was this something he told you to get?
No,
No.
Marsh. I'm gonna have Lynn call headquarters and have them look it up in the drug book and see what it is.
Marcia.
It's be painkiller.
Oh,
Did you
it's
take it?
painkiller.
Yeah, I did it last year.
Keys,
I did
keys
it
in
last
the
year
car,
when I
keys in the
was
car,
sick.
all your pops in the
I don't
car.
know. Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was my
Back of the
stomach
trunk.
though that hurt.
Yeah.
Before you
Make
go
you go to
back.
sleep?
Oh,
Try
what's
'em
that?
on?
What do you do with them?
That doesn't,
You
that
don't
doesn't have codeine in it.
Can you put shoes on?
Better not do that.
Huh?
Or get Maureen, doesn't she have that drug?
Here, want to put shoes on?
Yeah, but headquarters knows where it is.
Do they? Oh.
There's one right in the back.
Uh-huh.
That's how I knew. I looked up my last drugs the doctor gave me and they found that they weren't for anything I had.
Yeah.
Oh, he's walking with that anyway. Oh my
These
God.
boots are meant for walking.
Attaboy.
Oh, Nancy
Watch
goes
this.
tomorrow night too to this thing?
No,
No,
Nancy graduated in 76.
she graduated the year after us.
Rosemary.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah. Oh, they look so young in here, don't they?
But he
my
needs his
God.
pants changed, Marcia.
Want your pants
Go
changed?
check it out.
Want your pants changed?
Tell Aunt Marcia to change your diaper.
Come on, let's go see if you need your
Time to change the raisins?
Mommy does that time.
You just
Oh,
changed.
okay.
Oops.
Yeah, some of them.
Oh.
With no hair.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Kings, you?
You know, one I get a kick out of looking at though is my old one, Rosemary.
Her. What's that?
What's
I said,
Grandma
I get a
doing?
kick out of looking at my old one.
Oh,
See
yeah, I
your
guess
Bunch of
so.
funny looking kids.
Marilyn Bird. Marilyn Bird, I think she
You
looks
don't
better
see her?
now than she
You
does,
ain't quiet
right?
tonight. You won't
Then
say
she does
nobody.
now.
Some of them did.
You
Some
too
of the
excited.
girls, especially in our class, you know, once they got to be about 40, they really looked nice. When they were in school, they were really awful looking.
Oh, that's his favorite pastime.
Let's tuck you in here. Come here. Let's use
Rosemary,
his cold hands.
you're talking about, you know, how do you get eyes?
Now he's
How
got
does my
something
brother
else to
George
play
get
with.
blue eyes from green eyes and brown eyes?
Yes, green eyes and brown eyes, yes, they can have a mixture.
You can have anything.
Yes, but if you're both blue eyes,
Mhm. You know that all this stuff lasts 7 generations. If there was ever a brown-eyed person in Esther Lee's mixture, or George's, that can come back in effect.
not if you both have blue eyes. No. That's,
Don't even tell me.
she's been fooling around if this kid got brown eyes.
Golly, Rosemary.
He really
Tell,
wants
look
that.
at, tell.
Oh, wait a minute, Father. No. Hold it. Okay, action.
2 feet in one.
There we go. Big boy.
You used to be a fisherman.
Oh, what happened?
I have a bit of oak hitches on the mic.
It walked right out of your boot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
That
You
one.
okay?
You okay?
Okay.
Let's see. You okay? Come here, you little tough guy. Are you okay? Are you okay? You tough
Did he
guy?
hit his head?
No, I think it's shoulder. You okay? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe sweet.
Guess he's okay.
Doesn't need mommy to kiss it?
Yeah, Mama's gotta kiss
Hey,
it.
Bri.
He'll go out and hold that. So he'll come back.
Oh my God, look at Scott.
Huh?
Scott Hopper.
Really?
Oh my God. I wouldn't know him anyway, so.
Hold on. Who's these Wyatt Hayes
Hold on
and
to
Bruce
make
Hayes?
another mess.
You know, oh, that's Pete's
dessert.
brother.
Did you kiss it when
Paula's
you were out?
husband.
How come you got all them?
Really?
That's
Both of
After
them?
me, every time I
No,
get hurt,
one's
a little
their
bit goes
uncle.
out.
I know, I had to kiss his head off.
Yeah.
Is this Carol Grube who lives in Chester?
Yes.
She puts a little kid on the bus now. She's still.
I don't know if that's Carol Group or not.
This is mine.
Oh, Scott. They'll probably have these cut out and put on pinned on you too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd they say what it was?
Oh. It's cool.
Hey, Bri.
Oh my God.
Better not. Let's get you something
Happy
else.
Latita, that's terrible of her, because she was generally sort of cute, right?
Let's get you
With her
something
hair.
else. Okay, then let's forget about this.
Come
That
on.
light is Lincoln Joy that you're actually recording?
Yeah. That's the park it for a few minutes. It's a study in pain.
Hey, Bri, put the boots on. Show
There's a football
Grandpa.
game on, you can watch it. I don't know if there's any on. You
What,
wanna
games?
watch?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the Giants are on, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
See the hearts? Do you see the hearts
No, I
on
don't
there?
think it's a giant.
Does Kathleen get a Carlin going?
Yeah.
Dallas, yes, Dallas.
Oh, you're such a big
Look at
boy.
that.
You wanna watch, is there a game on?
Yeah, turn it on if you want.
I think they're playing,
They probably have to wait since it was turned off.
St. Louis.
Okay. Not too much, like.
it now!
Brian, I sit here?
Look out there, Brian.
Are you making bunnies on the wall? You making bunnies on the wall?
Poor Brian Marsh.
Brian,
I'll
here you
scan
go,
over the
monster.
room here.
Hey, Bri.
Right touch.
Put him in. Too fast, Thomas.
What? Uh-oh.
You're going too fast. Go get him.
Calm down, Nancy.
You still have another came out when you went that fast? No, we're just taking some more before they pack up.
Get Kristen
Look
with,
at Kristen with the
with
doll.
the
She's a
The glue worm.
ham.
glowworm. Kristen's at the glowworm.
Is this good with indoor light?
No.
Fritz, why don't you like your job?
Slow, Thomas, slow.
You're going too fast.
You're going too
What's
fast.
wrong
You're not
with
gonna
you?
see anything.
Yeah, let's
Who cares? We see the
Oh,
blur of the
careful,
TV. Nobody
careful.
cares.
Not rough.
Whoops.
Careful with the baby.
Oh, you're too close,
I
Brian.
still have to find that picture
Brian.
of movies we took when he was first born, Brian. Get them out.
Who's that?
Oh, if you hold it
When
in
you came
front of the
over?
mirror, would that throw the light over this way?
That's a boy.
The blades of a glare. How do you get more
I
shadow?
should call him.
Yeah,
Brian.
there's none.
Go to mommy.
Go see mommy,
The
Brian.
correct place should be right here.
It should be like one of those big painting lights. So
Here, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, that's a good
It's
one.
Tom's favorite subject to do.
Brian, did you do patty cake for the movie yet? Yes, he did. Oh, very good.
He didn't give me a high
Did you
five.
did you
though.
give a kiss to the movie?
No, no
fishy
high
faces.
fives. No
Hey,
high
Bri, how about a
fives.
high five?
Alright.
How about a high five?
You got your back farther, Dad. I can't see it.
Back brother, I'm out in the room now. Give me a high five, Bri.
It's wide as it. I don't know.
Chrissy
It's just got
drinking my
really now.
bottle.
Yeah.
Come here, Bri.
That's about
Oh, yeah, Sonic too.
So
Right?
he goes over there.
Brian, get over there.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Marsh, turn the TV off, will
He's
you?
gonna help you, that's what he's gonna do.
Come here, Bri. Give me a high five.
Sing Jingle Bells, Kristen, for the camera.
Yeah,
Sing.
sing Jingle Bells.
Sing,
Kristen.
Go ahead, Kristen.
You're on. Jingle, come on, I'll help. Jingle bells. Sing it. Sing happy birthday to Jesus then.
Don't be shy like I was.
Sing that one then. Sing happy birthday.
Throw that out in the middle so he goes out in the middle. Get out there.
Oh, here we go. Get him doing his his favorite
It's out.
pastime, polishing mommy's paper.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, sing Jingle Bells, Kristen.
How about if we all sing? Will Kristen sing?
Get this time.
I got him.
While he polishes the table for his mother.
careful, because he's gonna fall
He
when he
stands
has
up. No, he with those slippery
Oh,
things.
absolutely.
Those
I can't
shoes.
stand
Hands
it.
careful when you
Grandma,
move too
believe
fast.
me,
Fritz is
you
leaving.
can't believe what he does.
But on those kind of things, he's okay if he has sneakers on, but if with the socks or the.
Hey,
The
Ryan.
sneakers on my furniture,
No,
forget
I'm
it.
saying if he had sneakers on, he wouldn't fall, but.
Where's Uncle Tom?
He goes, she's
Where's Uncle
like
Tom?
creeps up a little bit, see how far he can go. He never stands up all the way.
That's the problem
He's
with these
afraid.
ones. They always
Yeah,
take
a
the
lot of
back of their
others.
heads.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we were.
Brian.
Hey, Ryan.
Watch them over there.
Brian.
What are you doing with the bag of their head?
Brian.
He's always looking at
Calling you. Come give me a kiss. Brian, I want a kiss. Come here. Come and give me kisses.
Goodness.
I'm gonna cry. Give me a kiss. I'm gonna cry.
She's gonna show Brian how to sing Jingle Bells.
Okay.
Jingle.
Show Brian.
Go ahead, you're on.
Jingle Bells.
Come on, Kristen.
Ashley will sing
Santa
with you.
Claus will come. You sing Jingle Bells and Santa Claus may hear you. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Give Kristen a kiss.
What's that? You see that crap in there? Is that like from inside the lenses or something, you think? It's like dirt. It's probably internally. See it on the lens there?
Brian. Brian.
I tried wiping both
Give
sides.
Kristen a kiss.
Some
Give her a
spots.
kiss.
It doesn't show
Film
up.
this, Tom.
Alright. I
Give
can't see him. I'm filming him.
No.
Brian,
too
give
close to
Kristen a
camera.
kiss.
Come on.
Give Brian.
Oh,
Put the toys down, Kristen.
Brian, give Kristen a kiss. He's getting there. Another couple months, right, Brian? You'll give her the 1, 2.
Has little Fritz here.
Here, let me take Fritz around here.
Yeah.
Fritz on.
There he is.
I'll
There he
zoom in
is.
here.
Go get
Does
baby
Kristen
Fritz
want
a
to hold
kiss.
him?
yeah.
Okay, put the glowworm down and put the grapes down. Okay, here we go. There you go.
No, you can't hold the grapes too, Kristen. Hold him first.
There he is. Give him a kiss. Be nice.
Aw.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Does Brian want to give Fritz a kiss?
Oh.
All right, give Fritz a kiss. Be a good boy.
Turn him around this way.
Yeah.
Kind of hard.
He's
All right, give him a kiss this way, Brian. Give him a
There
kiss.
you go.
Give him a kiss.
Get baby kiss.
Give him a kiss. He only likes the front view. Just the front. Only frontal she gives.
Yeah.
All right, you want to sit down? All right, sit down in the chair. Sit down. I'm gonna start this now. Okay.
I was telling about.
He's gonna grab you.
I was telling them there. They
He's
got
gonna
on
grab you. Okay, sit down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Aww. Hold the baby.
They were going up there.
Nice. Aw.
We're gonna put it in.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's enough.
Give him a wish I had a watermelon.
Oh, golly.
I still sing Jingle Bells, maybe she'll sing with you.
You sing it. I'm not gonna get my voice on tape. Forget it.
Kristen, jingle.
You sing it. Grandma sing it. She's a good one. She's a good sucker for that.
Okay.
Kristen sang that?
Oh, I heard you sing so good.
Look at him.
Somehow sticky. P.U. Brian. P.U. Hold my nose. Oh, P.U. Do you do that? P.U. P.U. Oh, thanks. You have to hold on his nose now, otherwise I throw up, don't I? Yes. Things are that bad, yes. Yeah.
He's gonna get knocked over here, Kristen. Let me get his leg out of there.
Well, I want to give Brian the chair ride again.
There you go, Brian.
He can just set that there.
Can you, rock?
It's always totally under light where it
Thomas, you
goes.
should do that. He'll be trying to pick that thing up now.
Not
he
too hard
must.
now. Tom, why don't you call George up?
I will. Let's give him the chair ride. Brian, you want another ride in the chair? You want another ride in the chair? Yeah.
Watch your toesies, Kristen.
Yes. Here, let me give you the chair. You ready? Have a seat. You ready?
He's already looking at me.
Hey, you ready? Hop in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Come here. Nope, sit the other way. Here. Put your foot out. Ready?
Here we go.
Why he always shakes his head?
Yay! You ready? It's like a surfing. Here, Brian. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Come on, boy.
You got that today. You good tonight.
Yeah, come on now, Brian. Here. Give me 5.
High five.
Here. High 5. There you go. All right. Goodbye.
Get Kristen to do it to you.
High 5.
High five. And you do it, Kristen?
I guess that means no. Here.
Jay, you said
Zoom, zoom.
What's that?
Zoom.
Yay!
Careful, they're gonna bang
Watch your
heads
head
down.
there. Yeah, I see that.
What?
What?
She wants to ride.
You want to ride?
Bagged out with that, but not as bad as that.
Here, Brian.
nice job now.
He starts up now, Tom. Whee! Yeah, look at that. Kristen, go. She's a fine angel.
Yeah. Sadie's saying like she wants like to go
You
to
got
That was fun.
a
What?
game.
You want another one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a game.
It's getting a real workout here.
I'm careful.
Hold on the ball, Brian.
You can hold on to it,
Just
Chris.
gotta hold on to
Pull up
something.
the chair.
I got my hands on his arms. Here you go now. High 5 again. Yay! All right. So I wanted to get before the high 5, and he wouldn't do it. Now I got a few of them. So.
Now you got him doing that. What's the matter?
Who?
You getting so old?
I'm freaking sweating.
Get on here. Get on here.
Oh, be careful now. Be
She wants to
careful.
pick up the chair, Thomas.
No, 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 no.
He's too heavy.
Too heavy for you.
He's a little load now. Hi. Arr. Look at the gut on you.
Dale Brown that he's all right. Here's Anthony Wilson.
Well, the way Wilson went off the court, I thought he was really hobbling and going to have to go to the bench.
Bernard Woodside, there's on the right side of your screen, a sophomore from Hempstead, New York at 6'6". A good ball handler, a good utility man has come in the game for LSU. Number 30 with the ball now.
Interesting changes right now by Kentucky and LSU. With Blanton in the lineup, Sutton felt like he could put Locke in there to offset him, and that's a pretty good matchup on the inside. He's a guy of very offensive thinking.
Derek Taylor missing outside. Crashed the boards, and the foul will be against Kentucky, and maybe against Walker. If it is, it'll be his first personal foul, and the foul is against Walker. Team foul number 6 against Kentucky. They're not yet in the bonus.
Kenny Walker loves to climb that glass, and he tried to go up that time, and he went right up over the back of Blanton.
Dale Brown yesterday described Walker as perpetual motion, which is an apt description indeed. Woodside with the ball with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. They really pass the ball well side to side, does LSU. A lot of touch passing by the Tigers.
Well, they're trying to find the opening inside. John Williams is trying to get the ball in there, but he couldn't receive it.
Anthony Wilson from the corner, and Anthony Wilson has 6 points. He and Renton have 6. High scorer John Williams for the Tigers with 9. LSU by 2. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. Walker, double team, blocked by Blanton from behind, and they'll call a foul against Ricky Blanton.
Very difficult to stop Kenny Walker when he gets the basketball low on the block like that close to the basket. You're either going to foul him or he's going to make it, and that time he drew the foul.
LSU really doesn't have the size to contend with Kenny Walker, who is 6'8" but plays like 6'10", They had Vargas briefly at 6'10" coming off the bench, but he's not aggressive enough, I think, for Dale Brown at this point in his career.
Well, I think Dale Brown has had a lot of success utilizing Blanton in this NCAA tournament, and that time he tried to use him on Walker, but it was not successful.
Walker shoots 77% from the free throw line. Carried the team last year to Kenny Walker. His statistics not as high, but that's because Eddie Sutton has gotten the other guys into the act a lot more, and the teammates have matured, so Walker hasn't had to do quite as much. He has 10 points to lead the Wildcats. Taylor, who's 0 for 6 from the field with the ball, going in, and the foul will be called against Blackman of Kentucky before the shot. Woodside goes out of the ball game. For LSU, Don Redden returns. Redden has scored 6 points.
You know, Blackman just committed that blocking foul. He's probably the best defender Kentucky has at the guard position, but he couldn't keep up with Derek Taylor. He got the one quick step, and once he got by him, he couldn't catch up. That's a quick young man right there.
He proved to be quicker than Andre Turner of Memphis State when they played. And, of course, he had a lot of quickness over Mark Price of Georgia Tech.
Dick, there are a lot of people in the country that'll tell you that Andre Turner probably is the quickest guard in the country, and Derek Taylor burned him a couple of times in Baton Rouge.
4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first half. LSU trying to open up their biggest lead, and they do at 3 points, 27-24. They were down 11-4 at the start of this game.
Both fists raised, 2-3 zone.
That's been the defense they've used most of the way here in the half.
In the first half, they really have utilized the man-to-man defense only for about 5 or 6 minutes, and that was right about the 8-minute mark.
And it worked well.
It did.
Harden gives up the dribble, has to go to Blackman. LSU playing the 2-3 as well as he could play it.
And what they do is they really crowd around the top when the ball comes to the point, and then they charge to the wings when the ball goes down in the corner.
Blackman in the corner. Kentucky has managed only 1 basket in the last 6 minutes, and will have the possession going to LSU. With the Tigers leading by 3, Kentucky's had a big drought right now of 6 minutes.
Watch this defensive hustle right here by the Fighting Tigers. Harden gets the ball in the corner right there to Blackman, who tries to get it to lock. Blanton slapped it away. Nothing to do but LSU to jump on the ball, and they get it on the alternate possession.
3:53 showing on the clock in the first half, and LSU trying to open up a 5-point lead.
Cannot put these Tigers away, Dick. They keep fighting back. They keep clawing back.
Memphis State had a 12-point lead, couldn't hold the lead. And John Williams is fouled by Kentucky inside, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jenkins will report back for Kentucky. That foul is on Robert Locke. And Locke is going to sit down. But Williams will go on the line right now. LSU started out their year 14-0, Larry, and of course they had the Tito Horford problem. The 7-footer from the Dominican was dismissed. Nikita Wilson, an outstanding player, ruled academically ineligible. Zoran Jovanovic, another Yugoslavian player, 1 of 2, was out. They had all kinds of problems.
Obviously, with the loss of Harford, you lose a great talent, but I think the biggest loss really was Nikita Wilson. When he went out in mid-January, Dale Brown had to come up with something unique, and he came up with the changes in defenses, which really got him a whole new club. He started with a whole new basketball team in mid-January, and he has turned into a great one.
That's the first miss from the line for LSU, leading 28-24. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Bennett to Walker. Walker with the basket, 12 points. He's the game-high scorer. 5 for 6 from the field for Kenny Walker.
LSU beginning to look more to the inside now. Kentucky allowing that pass to come in. You really have to front the inside.
Don Redden long range is short. Loose ball, Kentucky. Bennett to Davender. Slows it up as LSU got back in a hurry.
But very seldom when you see Kentucky go in and take a bad shot off the break. If they don't have the proper numbers, they'll pull it back out and run their offense.
2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Winston Bennett hits from outside, finally finding the range from out there. He has 5 points, and Kentucky has come back to tie it up. We've had 6 ties and 3 lead changes in this half. Derek Taylor, he's been cold. Williams. Blanton. And Blanton good. And LSU has the lead again by a couple.
Dick, he continues to crop up. In the most unlikely places, he continues to crop up to grab a loose ball, get a rebound, and a stick back.
He's out of Miami of Florida. A sophomore, playing defending against Walker. Ball knocked away to Bennett. And Davender will slow it up with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Davender knew not to take it inside against the taller players, and he brought it back up to set up the offense.
Coming off the screen, Roger Harden hits the shot to tie it up again. John Williams is more effective, and the Tigers are, when he plays down low. When he comes out, they kind of lose a lot inside.
And Kentucky needs to front him to make sure that ball doesn't come in there. Jenkins has been good at that, but he's let a couple go. Now a turnover.
Threw it away.
The glass is important because that's where you win a lot of games. Watch Kenny Walker take this one back up and lay it in. Good shot off the glass.
Minute and a half to go in the first half. We're tied at 30. Kentucky started out leading 11-4. LSU came back and in one time had a 4-point lead. Davender cutting in, loses the ball. Here's Taylor, Harden back defensively. Walker trying to knock it away, and he does. Kenny Walker playing the full floor today.
Good hustle that time. Really, Taylor didn't even know he was going to come up that time. You can see Davender trying to negotiate to move him over closer to Walker, which he did, but Walker couldn't come up with it. He slapped it out, and the Tigers get it back.
Here comes their defensive stopper, Oliver Brown, for LSU coming in, and John Williams goes out. Williams has scored 10 points in the ball game and has 2 rebounds. He leads the Tigers. Redden tries to fake Jenkins. Double team by Davender, and the foul falls against Davender, and that'll be his second.
I think it's a pretty good idea on Kentucky's part to go down and double up on Redden like that, because when he gets the basketball down there, he can work his magic. Davender got in, but committed the foul instead of the steal.
Want to remind you, coming up at halftime, Jim Nance and Bill Raftery with scores and highlights, and a report from the East and Midwest Regionals. So here's Don Redden, who was not at full strength for 2 out of the 3 games LSU faced Kentucky. He had that bruised thigh. Actually, Kenny Walker jammed him with a knee, and then his own teammate Jose Vargas hit him with a hip.
Bad enough to battle the other guys. You don't want your own people banging you around.
And Don Redden with 8 points in the ball game, and LSU has the lead again.
None of these games are easy, Dick. Nobody gets this far without having to play some tough games.
1 minute remaining in the first half. Davender working against Wilson going in. Walker had it. Walker fights. What a game Kenny Walker is playing. He has 14 points and has just gone to the full extent on both ends of the floor, diving for loose balls, getting down floor.
Dale Brown waving his finger over his head. One shot. He wants one shot. They want to take the last one before the end of the first half.
The shot clock shows 32, and so there is about a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Redden gets it out to Anthony Wilson.
So they can, in fact, if they don't turn it over, hold it for the last shot of the first half.
In essence, they can do that. 20 seconds. He watches the clock go, and a steal. Bennett into the hands of Davender. Davender goes in. And coming out with 12 seconds to go is Redden. Harden from behind. Redden is blocked by Bennett. And Walker fires it up in 6 seconds, and I think neither club will have a foul here, by the way, as Dale Brown already signals that defense, that man-to-man contain the next time they come down. But both clubs, I think, thought that there was less time on the clock than there really was.
And they've got a full 6 seconds left to play here. Kenny Walker threw the basketball to the other end, but the foul had already been committed.
And Redden kind of rushed his shot, too. 6 seconds to go. And Redden will be on the line to try to give LSU the lead. And we already know what defense the Tigers will be in.
Yeah, hand over fist means a straight man-to-man. You're going to see hard overplay, which means denying the passes to the offensive player.
Falls off. And now, 2-shot foul. Tell you, they took a long time to blow that whistle that there was a 2-shot foul, don't you think? Redden was fouled in the act of shooting. Eddie Sutton is angry, and they want to get him away from Hank Nichols, who's going to go over to Eddie.
Hank Nichols is trying to explain to him he was in the act of shooting.
But you know, that ball came off, and they battled for it for a few seconds before we heard that whistle.
I think maybe the officials were frozen for just a second. They didn't know what was happening. All of a sudden, Hank Nichols got it back and blew his whistle, said he gets 2 shots.
It's the calmest we've ever seen that man, Dale Brown.
Won't stay that way for long.
So LSU leads by 1. 6 seconds to go, and Kentucky's last chance to take the lead. Roger Harden gets it into Kenny Walker, and Walker's shot is good as the first half ends. They got it up there in a hurry.
Watch it again. The guy that burned them all year was Roger Harden, and I think LSU was looking to him to take the shot, but Harden knew it too. He got the ball to the king, and that was Walker.
Walker with 16 points. That's the end of the first half with the score. Kentucky 34, LSU 33. CBS Sports coverage.
Along with Bill Raftery back in New York. Bill, what about Kenny Walker?
Well, the speed of play, of course, Kenny Walker inside, they're running up and down early. All of a sudden, Dale Brown pulled the air out, and that 2-3 zone was a factor. But this is one of the fast breaks. I just love the spirit of Kenny Walker. Blackman with the miss, and he enjoys playing. He's into the game.
He's hit 7 out of 8 from the floor in the first half, has almost half the team points with 16 right now at intermission. All right, earlier today in the West Regional Final, Louisville locked up the first spot of the Final Four by ousting Auburn by 8, 84-76. Tigers put up quite a fight, though. Chuck Person, now we've heard so much about him in this tournament, Bill. Today, he really showed me something from the outside.
Range, he rebounded, did a good job. Had Denny Crum concerned.
Person hits again from the outside as Auburn kept it alive. They were really hungry today, but it wasn't quite enough. Person ended up with 23, but down the stretch, it was a freshman for Louisville.
Well, they went to him. Purvis Ellison, good inside play, turnaround jumpers, some dunks, but down the other end, I thought he was awesome as well, helping out, and this really got Louisville started. The block.
The big block. Hall converted it. Denny Crum was asked to compare this team to his championship team of 1980.
This team has a lot more experience. We had Daryl Griffith playing in that one and a bunch of sophomores and freshmen. But we had one thing that was the same. We had a freshman center, Rodney McRae, at that time. That was the year Scooter got hurt. And we had the good senior leadership from Griff and Tony Branch that we get from Milton, Jeff, and Billy. And I think so. The teams are very closely related in that regard.
All right, Louisville has won 15 in a row now.
Denny Crum's been to the Final Four so often, it's easy for him to pack.
Going to make his 6th trip now to the Final Four, and we'll continue on the road to Dallas in just a moment.
It is an automotive advance whose time has come. The Mercedes-Benz Supplemental Restraint System, SRS. In a severe frontal impact, a driver's side airbag and emergency tensioning retractors in both front seatbelts supplement 3-point seatbelt restraint. All in a fraction of a second. SRS, only from Mercedes-Benz. And now standard equipment on every Mercedes-Benz for 1986.
Here he comes now. See anything suspicious? I don't know. Keep staring at his cigar like there's something different about it. I'll bet it's the wrapper. Huh? Yeah, most cigars don't use natural leaf wrappers anymore. Now, gosh, if Vegas still gives you the rich tobacco taste of natural leaf wrappers. He's still staring at it. Hey, Jimmy, go on over and give him an honest cigar.
Gasha Vega, still an honest cigar.
He's doing it again.
You finally get the answer, and now you can't wait to tell someone. Here at Hewlett-Packard, we never stop thinking about how our business computing equipment can be used to solve your company's problems. It's the Hewlett-Packard way of doing things. We're always asking, what if?
I've got it. They need easy access to their database, right? What if we use the personal productivity?
I think it's important for officials to be professional on the court and off the court. There's a high expectation for our code of conduct.
An official's relationship with the coaches has to be very professional. He expects us to come in. Certainly we don't want to avoid him, but we don't want to have a social gathering either.
I've got flagrant technicals, okay? Dead ball flagrant technicals on you and Coach. For me, let me tell you something, Coach. I have no choice.
I don't think that there's ever been a night that I've gone out on the floor and officiated and haven't smiled or kind of laughed about something.
All set?
Yeah. All right. It's not your ball, though. Yeah. You still all right? No matter how tough it is, there's a time to smile and show that you are kind of a real kind of a person.
This message furnished by the NCAA.
Tomorrow, the last two spots in the Final Four will be decided. It's Navy against Duke, followed by North Carolina State and Kansas. The action will get started at 1:30. It's been a quarter of a century since Roger Staubach won the Heisman Trophy and led Navy to the Cotton Bowl. And now the midshipmen have another athlete trying to lead them to national honors. Junior center David Robinson could have jumped ship after his sophomore season, but instead he helped Navy advance in this tournament, showing the kind of stuffs legends are made of.
I have 3 daughters, and I always read them, as they were growing up, I read them stories, you know, nursery rhymes and everything, and I never knew Cinderella was 7 feet and blocked 200 shots in a season.
David Robson is one of the best players in the country, no doubt about it, and he plays both ends of the floor, and he's probably the most aggressive and best athletic center we faced all year.
But Naismith Trophy voters consider Johnny Dawkins the best player in college basketball, period. Yet if Navy decides to blockade Dawkins, Tommy Amaker can pick up the slack. Together, they're the best backcourt in the land, and Navy's most formidable foe to date.
It's going to take 40 minutes of good ball. We're going to have my outside shooting and Dave and Vernon on top of their games and you know, some key plays from our subs. So, you know, it's going to have to be, I'd say, our greatest game up to this point.
In the Midwest, time stood still for Larry Brown last night as Kansas advanced into overtime against Michigan State. Then Calvin Thompson propelled the Jayhawks into tomorrow's showdown with North Carolina State. Could it be shades of 1983 for this year's Wolfpack team, led by a couple of underclassmen, Washburn and Shackelford, to whom Coach V has hitched his wagon?
We're playing with really 2 frosh underneath, and we're still playing, and I think that's really a credit to the kids.
By the way, we understand now they'll be using a backup clock tomorrow at Kemper Arena, so we won't have that fiasco that we had last night.
I understand Jimmy Valvano's brother Bobby's going to be right next to the clock.
Making sure it's working all right. Now, how about the 2 Cinderellas? What do you think? North Carolina State and Navy.
I think Navy's going to have their problems, but I like State's chances. They're very tough inside.
All right, Bill. Second half action coming up. LSU and Kentucky after these messages coming your way.
Stockton and Larry Conley back at the Omni in Atlanta, where Kentucky leads LSU in the Southeast Regional Final by 1, 34-33. Here's how the team shot in the first half. And consider that Kenny Walker was 7 or 8 for Kentucky. The rest of the team only 32%. But a big edge for Kentucky was in the rebounding department, particularly off the offensive glass. And Larry, they made the most of that.
They really did, Dick. It was really the reason they stayed in the first half, because of their offensive rebounding. You look at Kenny Walker right here. They'll go up and get this basketball in heavy traffic. LSU players all around him. He was still able to get it up and get it in. And you watch it again right here. Watch this miss right here by Daventer, and Walker follow. This is what you call excellent play. He is really charged up today. Emotionally, he's as high as I've ever seen him.
And he has played a tremendous first half. He has missed only 1 shot in the ball game, and he is the leading scorer with 16 points. But your feelings about LSU came early in that first half, didn't it?
Well, I really did. You know, they were down 11-4, and they were also a basketball team that looked like they were floundering. They changed defenses, and they went to their man-to-man. And when they did, I think it threw Kentucky off a little bit. They got back in the basketball game with it, used it for about 8 minutes, and then went back to their zone.
You figure that they have to do a better job on the defensive board, though. Otherwise, Kentucky's can gain dominance in this game.
No question about it. They're going to have to shield them away from that glass.
Turnovers have been key so far for LSU. That's kept them in the game, and they forced a lot of turnovers. And CBS Sports coverage of NCAA basketball will continue after this message and a word from your local station.
Today's Southeast Regional Final game is sponsored by United Airlines. You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies. Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. And by Today's Chevrolet, who invite you to live the style, performance, and fun of Chevrolet in '86.
scorers in the game are Kenny Walker and John Williams. Walker of Kentucky with an amazing shooting first half. Williams 4 for 9, but that's coming off a 5-point contest against Georgia Tech. So Kentucky has the ball, leading by 1. Kenny Walker hit the jumper with 1 second to go, and it's been as close as that. Harden, Blackman, and Davender, the 3 guards, along with Winston Bennett, who had 9 rebounds in the first half. He has the ball inside now. Fighting again, out of bounds, LSU ball. And, of course, Kenny Walker. For LSU, they've got Derek Taylor, who's 0 for 7 from the field, Anthony Wilson, John Williams, Don Redden, and Ricky Blanton as you look at the leading rebound.
And one of them is Blanton right there, who had 5 off the bench. Bennett with a surprising 9. Not surprising that he can't do it, but he got them awful quietly.
Anthony Wilson from the corner hits, and LSU regains the lead. That's what Kentucky has done when they've been in front at halftime. 30-1 on the season. The Wildcats looking to go to the Final Four for the 10th time in their illustrious history.
Dick, it looks as if LSU might be in one of those freak defenses we talked about, where they've got 4 guys playing zone and 1 man playing man-to-man, and the 1 man was Blanton guarding Walker, who just committed the foul.
So the foul is going to be against Derek Taylor, his 2nd personal foul. First team foul against the Tigers, and Harden will inbound. Don't forget, he was the hero in 2 out of the 3 Kentucky victories over LSU this year. This is the 4th time they've met. Kentucky beat Alabama 4 times, the last one coming in the regional semifinals on the Thursday.
Kentucky being very patient with the basketball against this LSU zone defense. They're just moving it on the perimeter, trying to find Walker or Bennett inside.
Harden looking inside, and Blanton over the top, knew it, committed the foul. That'll be his 2nd personal foul.
I think Dale Brown's going to reach down off the bench and get him out of there.
Oliver Brown, who's 6'6", will come into the ball game, replacing Blanton. So this is an awfully small team that Dale Brown has out there right now, with John Williams at 6'8", being the biggest.
Oliver Brown walked into the game and gave the crossed arms, which is the signal for that freak defense again, which is the defense where 1 player plays man-to-man, and again 4 players play a zone.
And, of course, we'll see how they play Walker. Oliver Brown is fronting him, and they got John Williams behind him.
Well, it's obvious in any defense when you're playing Kentucky, you're going to concentrate on Walker.
Blackman fires from the corner and hits. James Blackman. 4 points for Blackman. Kentucky leading 36-35. A little more than a minute and a half gone by in the second half. Williams outside, feeds Redden inside. He saw Walker and thought better of it, turned around and banks it in, and Redden has 11 points, and he now is the leading scorer for the Tigers.
Dick, that was a very heady play. He looked Walker down then, turned away from him, and then turned around and went right back at him.
I haven't seen Redden make many mistakes, and we saw him against Memphis State and against Georgia Tech.
He's been consistently one of the better players for LSU and Dale Brown. Obviously a senior, he hates to lose a guy like that because he really provides good leadership for you.
Inside, Davender from Harden. Williams and Oliver Brown closed off the baseline.
You see how quickly the Tigers converged in the corner when Davender made that move.
Oliver Brown now doubling on Davender, and they're going to call the held ball, and that means it'll be LSU ball. LSU will take over possession. Oliver Brown, you're not going to see him do much offensively, but number 31 for LSU has played some fine defensive games, guarding guards and forwards.
Well, Dale Brown says he's probably the best player he has at recognizing defenses. He's excellent at it.
You saw the turnover story, and that's what's kept LSU into this game. Walker knocks it out of bounds. Still LSU certainly hasn't been rebounding and shooting for the Tigers.
Now, Walker with a good move defensively there to slap the ball away from Williams, and Bennett was ready on the backside in case he didn't get the ball.
Williams on a feed from Redden. Got good position. John Williams with his 12th point of the game. Winner of this game will face Louisville and Dallas in the national semifinals next week. Tigers by 3. Blackman. John Williams keeps it alive into the hands of Oliver Brown.
Good job by Williams screening off Bennett that time. Would not let him get to the ball.
LSU can open up their biggest lead of the game if they score here. But Redden made one of his rare mistakes and lost the ball. It was an easy pass to him, and he might have lost his concentration.
It was. You know what he was looking? He was looking to the inside. He was going to catch the ball and make a quick pass to the inside, and he lost his concentration.
Only the 5th turnover of the game for the Tigers. Winston Bennett and Redden. Good blocking out by Don Redden.
Well, Dick, you talked about that at halftime. We talked about them screening away, and they are keeping Kentucky away from that offensive glass right now.
That's what kept LSU going against Kentucky, charging in, and the offensive foul will be called against LSU.
I think it was Derek Taylor taking the ball down the right side.
3 fouls on Derek Taylor now. He has not hit from the field. 0 for 7 at the half. And right now we're going to see a youngster from Belgrade, Yugoslavia come into the ball game. Nebojša Vukamirović is at the scorer's table. He did not play against Georgia Tech. Harden by Michigan. Kenny Walker. Walker is short. Gets another chance.
Yes, you've proved incompetence, now move out. You proved your incompetence, now leave.
I was gonna buy that, so thanks, yeah.
Wait a minute, Joe. Stand by.
What did Mommy get? Let's see, Mommy. Hold it.
Joe, I was this close to getting you the words for the greatest hits. I was going to have the book has the words in it.
Beverly Hillbillies. The Lutheran Family song.
Mom's going strawberries. What did you get, Cindy? Now we all have matching gloves.
Who's that made by? Joe?
K-Cal?
No. Just when you get to your
TV Tunes Presents.
You can tell me when it's on Porter.
Semi-colon, what do you have?
I got a blouse.
He just died
For
recently.
my immaculate wardrobe.
Or no, that's not Johnny Olsen.
I don't have too many clothes already. We need a garbage. Thomas, can you get a garbage bag?
Yes, do your normal job, Thomas.
Wait, there's one right here. I'll get it.
Buddy.
We are live again from the Lutheran household in 28 North Road.
It hasn't started yet, Thomas.
Turn that light down the other end.
Well, it doesn't go solid when it's on?
It's not tape, huh? Oh, sorry. I don't have to go to garbage.
He's not here yet.
Mom, go down the other end and turn that light on, will you? The light on that end.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Jim. I'm sorry, I don't know what to buy for people. It'd be easier for you to go and do it. Yes.
Marcia, did you steal this idea from Cindy?
Santa told me that's what you wanted.
Stuff in the bag.
Cindy, Marcia stole this idea from you.
Hold it up, Nancy, out there.
Oh, thanks. I gave you like in the garage.
No, yours is in the dining room, but I ordered a tablecloth.
A roundabout, okay.
No. I guess we have this piece of tape.
Why don't you give this to Dad?
My friend.
You will. To Marcy. Oh.
Who's right into this page? What's that big one?
Oh, there's something in that.
Uh-oh. I can't get pajamas.
Not sure
I know. Some mommy pajamas.
Mommy pajamas.
Mark, hold them up.
Oh, look at
another one.
My favorite color, pink. Oh,
Someone's got you on the phone.
Oh, you got 2 phones?
Yeah, that's what you get for telling 2 people the same thing.
Thank you. I didn't know.
Oh.
You got another phone? Wait a minute, I can't see.
He's not going to buy it, so he's got to bring the food.
Dad, hold it up.
See, hold it up.
Any birds in it?
No birds.
There's stuff bird in there.
Is there a bird in there?
No bird in there.
Take that out.
Sid, you gotta hold it up. Hold on, Dad. Hold it right there. Hold it still.
There's still a price on this. Don't look.
Did you make that, Cindy?
See, the watch is done, but for some reason it doesn't
You
seem
didn't
like
make that?
the latch. I might have to take that back.
Oh, you didn't
I don't
make
think the latch closes
No.
right. You're supposed to press
This bag
It
is
just
thing
did it
in.
now.
Yeah, but you're supposed to press. Joe, when you go to close it,
Joe,
you're
don't touch
supposed
the
to
watch,
press
when
the
you
thing
close
in.
it.
Don't just close it. Press in
This has
the
a hole
end
in
It's
it.
there.
not set right.
I don't know. Press it in because I've wound it. I've been wound. Now, no, don't push down. Don't force it. Push the thing on the end.
Nancy.
That is it on now?
Yeah.
That's what Mom did.
When his mom opened it over in the corner, she's
What did you do to turn it off?
It's just scheming.
Is it
Got
on?
black box.
Yeah.
It's not good things coming black.
Oh, the shirt here.
Mother's watch we got fixed.
All right.
I hope it's big.
Thanks.
See.
I hope you like that, Mother. Tall man, extra tall.
See, Mom.
She knows my size.
Pass it around. You better not. It's like
My own engagement ring. Joe had to have it repaired. That's beautiful.
Yay. I just put out a fix it into the original cost.
Let's see.
All right, I wore it out.
Put a new setting in.
Is it too
Beautiful.
small for a finger?
Yeah,
We usually have a 30-year, that's it, Mother.
30-year
There's the old one. Oh, this, the one I wore out.
Come over here, Mom. Close to the camera. Bring it
Very
to
nice,
everyone.
thank you.
Oh,
I put a new setting in.
You about the fifth person who noticed it.
How much you watch drawn in pen?
In the thing I threw.
Yeah,
Don't get any
but
ideas.
they bounce.
Oh, it's missing. Okay, thank you, Cindy and Lynn.
You wore it like regularly out.
Alrighty, you want to fold it?
I don't know how.
There you go. I'm not good at Alrighty. Nancy, doing a good job over there or what?
Let's have Lynn bring a zoom in of the ring. Thomas.
Okay.
Very nice.
Mom, open that one on the TV and Santa.
Zoom in. Is that the other one behind you? Hold them both up.
Mother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff for Brian, why don't we move somewhere
Yeah,
else?
put it somewhere else. I don't know what it is.
It gets blurry when you get too close, Tom.
If you get, I don't know.
Oh.
If it's blurry, it's not right. That's all.
That's a bit equal.
Okay. Over there.
Okay.
Look at it on Zoom.
Yeah, I had it zoomed in.
Back to normal now?
Should get you more. Here comes Brian.
I still get my old ones back, don't I, Nance?
That's all.
Huh?
That's it.
Pretty good.
Okay, I'm just going from it. So you open something on you now.
I can't find anything for me. To Cindy Lynn from Mom and Dad. To George and Ness from Mom and Dad. To Muriel from Santa. To Mom from
Come on,
Santa.
Maggie, put it down.
Dad? Who's this Santa guy?
Okay, those are, these are the mom and Brian.
What did Joe get in that other package with the videotape?
Turned out beautiful, didn't it?
Put it
Oh, you
down.
gotta give it to Mom. There you go, Mom.
Hey, Mom,
Open
you
this
wanna
one
sit over here?
first.
You gotta open these in sequence. Nancy, get Mom.
Come on,
We
you
needed
sit
them
over there.
too.
Oh, yeah. Nancy, you have to. I don't think you can handle this. Let me do this part.
All right.
We have to open these.
Hold them up, Cindy.
A full-size sheets for our bed, thank you.
Marsh.
No getting the moon, Nancy.
Moon's out early tonight.
Oh, a shower curtain.
Me.
Is it green?
Is it green? Is it green?
No, it's.
Oh, it's beautiful. Go hang it, Joe. Go hang it. That's beautiful. Thank you, Joe.
Well, something you definitely need.
Yes, you're right. What is it, Nancy?
That's what happened. I heard Mother take a shower the other day. That's why I had to replace it.
This is unmarked. You know?
Oh, yes, that's
I'm
Mother.
not even.
Undercover.
Not next.
That one next.
Okay.
You got some?
Uh-oh.
This one next.
Now I'm back in the reading business.
Can you pass it over, Lynn?
Good thing some small packages.
Very good. There you go.
So Santa says it.
Yeah.
And then that top up is an
Over
envelope.
to over that way. Just throw that one.
Oh, how pretty. Who's what Mommy needs?
Me.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
With the
It's an old
coordination,
bathroom
with,
before we're done here.
with the coordination of Tom.
Royal
Yeah.
velvet. Beautiful. Aren't they hot?
Once again, Nancy, you're too close.
You look like you're the paper collector.
I'm getting,
Just what I wanted. Oh, Cindy listens well. Cindy listens well.
hamburger.
Red sweater.
Thank you, Joe.
So I need some
There's more to go with it. I just can't find it.
Beautiful.
It's all against the wall over there, Joe. All the way in the back left-hand corner against the wall.
Hey, Mother. Is this nice?
Yeah.
That's right. That's heavy.
Hey, Cindy.
Very nice.
Just like, I know. Go ahead and say it, Lynn. You literally were always cold. Oh, this will wear out.
I think I said that was your outfit. Go ahead, Cindy. You're on the spotlight.
Okay, this is from Tom. I bet he doesn't even know what it is.
I know what it is. Oh, it's something you want, too.
It is. It's cute.
You gotta open that part, too.
Put the price tag on the side.
What kind of present is this?
I always wanted that
You
big
usually
one.
get most
This is
badges.
right around forward.
Very nice.
Thank you, Lynn, for that assistance here.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn.
Very nice.
Yeah, this goes very nice.
I wear it all the time.
That was your pink flamingo since I never made one.
You have to make it though.
Come on,
My
Cindy.
birthday's coming up.
I'll make it.
Okay.
I'm going for it. It's still anonymous. I don't know what it is.
I know what it is.
Everyone in the room knows but you.
No idea what it is, Cindy.
Nancy?
Oh, paint it.
Oh, wait, Nancy got right up in the way right as you opened it. Hold on.
Close the lid again.
Close the lid and pretend you just know. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you won't know our bathroom. Oh.
They didn't have curtains to match, so we'll have to look for some curtains.
Thank you, Joseph.
Nancy, you know you're not being anything, are you? You're not out for it. It's way too close.
Oh, I do toilet seat too. That was it.
That's not a
Alright.
Describe what it is.
This is like my woolen blanket, which I need.
Double woven?
Dad.
How did Mother know I needed a blanket?
What'd you get, Dad?
Mom, you piled your gifts on Lynn's gift over there.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, I'm gonna break the act. Yeah.
Oh, the honeymoon treasury. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I didn't even know they made that, Tom.
Hold it up.
Oh, I just heard that. Hey, look.
Oh, honey bunny?
Looks like you got a care package. I want to Oh, that'll be good. Well, we have the care. We'll have to do a few episodes.
Yeah. Oh, look at all this.
Wow.
And she didn't even have the company store for me to go in this year.
I have cheese and pepperoni that's in the refrigerator.
Cheese and pepperoni too.
As the room goes.
Dad from Joe. I didn't buy this. All right. Looks like I didn't forgot about it.
Go, Dad. You've been on for 5 minutes here.
We're waiting for the action.
You gotta say action.
Battery.
Yay.
Doesn't that make you wonder what they're for?
Diesel.
Oh, I say.
No, wait a minute. Let's see a minute.
You just see what I gave you.
Yeah, I forgot to tell Mom. Well, Mark, it's good to see that you came
Oh,
through.
we wrapped it up as a gift. Oh,
After all your worrying.
Get Angela.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Here it is, Tom.
Oh, a shaver.
Yay.
I have no excuse to have a ratty mustache.
There's one more that goes along with that too, Marsh. That other square one.
What's the diesel fuel have to do with it?
See?
No, I mean, it looks stupid to go with diesel fuel additive and it thinks that's all he got.
It is.
No, it isn't. All other stuff goes with it.
This big one to Marsha. I wonder if she knows what it is.
I've never guessed in a million years what
She raps like I do. It's just, you know.
Cindy, I remember you just bringing brown bags stapled shut.
Yeah, we better
Revert Taylor stuff.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We talked about that yesterday. Where'd go?
He's hiding.
She's hiding.
Oh, more clothes. That's what I need.
Nancy.
Hi, Tom.
I can barely see. I hope it's not too dark there. No, I can see you, but I mean it's dark.
Little Bo Peep.
Hold on, Cindy. Hold
One
up.
black sheep.
Sit back, Dad. Cindy, is that you, the black sheep?
That's me. Yep.
Remember that shirt she used to have? A perfect saint is what I ain't?
Yeah, I still have it. He says that's correct.
Okay, Nancy. Let me open a few of mine.
Okay, the man in red.
So anything from me?
Yeah. Oh, the Scorpio people.
Ah, the new one. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna buy it yesterday. I had to make sure I had to steer you away from that every time you saw it.
It is in my file. Mayor Koch's new book.
How am I doing?
Good question.
Ah.
Well, you have gifts piling up.
Look what size it is.
Tall man, extra large.
Yeah.
What's for your size?
Lynn, this is Cindy and Lynn.
All right. There will be a day when I will wear no more small shirts.
Baseball bat.
Hey, how's that?
That's Mommy's
Football.
surprise present. That's the big
You want to
one.
open it now?
No, that's for you. Supposed to be
What will we do for her forever?
Oh, goodness. Now, how did I get it?
Thomas, is
I
this
didn't
on?
even possibly need another turtleneck.
Show my next. As long as that REC is lit up, it's on.
I don't know what
All
it is.
right,
Are you
Mom,
looking
Dad,
back here?
socks,
I opened one.
just what I needed.
This is my wonderful pajamas. God, I got 10 sets of pajamas this year.
If you like hurry up and open it, like 15 minutes worth of
Did you pick that out?
Yeah, she gave it to me.
I thought that thing was great. Look, wait till you see this. This is gonna be great.
This is yours, Thomas. Come on, jump back in your chair. Now.
Just wait, there's another half to it.
I see feet.
I can have the feet.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
A little sugar bowl.
That's cute.
So you know how Lynn
That
loves
is
cat.
cute. He loves cats, yeah.
Does he? Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
He has
Alrighty. Mom, just what I needed too, and I've been looking for the last weeks. Long johns. After this frigid weather we've been having lately, this is what I need, and bottoms too. Oh, right, and they're long enough.
Here's some packages behind you. Where do you do
You know, they come around the waist.
I know, they didn't.
Aren't they tall size, honey? What is this? Just look and see if they're not.
Quit guessing. I hate to like guess before they open it. Open them. What? Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was from you. It's from Thomas to you.
I can tell by the tag. They're wrapping once again, I can tell.
No, the same person did not wrap both of them.
This is from Mom and Dad?
Yeah, there's three. You're three behind you, and it's all the way around.
Oh, a little dress shirt.
Ah, little hoops.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Bing.
Extra tall.
You're not on camera, Tom. You don't know all your presents all the time.
Thanks, Nancy. Perfect. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, well, just a second there. I'm still cooking this.
Did you like this, Marsh?
Yes, thanks.
She'll go see after
Let's not
Marshall,
take
wear it
20
cold. I'm
minutes
like,
this one like the last
I
one.
thought you did.
Don't fall. Like that?
Alright.
That's a mom's pile.
I thought since you lose so many, you might need a new supply.
A mom's pile.
He never had any old ones.
I finally got my toaster. I gave the hit in July. It's about time.
And here's another one from Mark.
Kmart, Hackettstown, New Jersey. There it is. Stay up right on the box.
All right, Marcia.
In between lunch.
It's what I needed.
There's nothing wrong with Kmart. I don't care what you say, dear.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Extra large, all right.
Is that all behind me, said?
Nike sweats.
Ah, yes.
Oh, you got this whole pile here for you.
I know, dear. Okay.
Marcia, gonna open your big present.
I'm coming to it. I'm taking the biggest.
All that time you wrap it, 10 minutes.
But you think I'd never make it there, so you had to get me one?
Turn it around. See?
We're getting into a business college. What?
They have a bookstore door.
Has a little rose on it.
It's not behind now. Do it
Favorite
right.
color, right?
Oh, they're gonna open those all yours right there.
Yeah, just a second.
Come go out and look in the kitchen for Mom.
No, that's
Tom,
all
there's
right.
one more for you. Who's this from? Oh, it's
Oh,
Mom and
where's your
Dad.
sweater again?
On the pile right there.
Okay.
I haven't. Oh, great. You had to say it. I didn't open it yet. Thanks, Nancy.
I don't know, what could this
She goes,
one
where's the
be?
sweater I got? I didn't open it yet. Oh, Marcia. Yes. This is,
Thank you.
how did you know I like it? I'll tell you every
I
day.
hate what you wear all the other time.
Right?
Stetson.
Not saying that you stink or anything.
Now, what could this be after you just told me where's the sweater that you got me? Yay! A sweater! How surprising. Thanks, Nan.
I like that pink, and it's so nice.
Look at perfect match. This shirt under this sweater.
Got a sample.
I like it.
It's a neat bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But what could be in this package? Goodness, goodness.
Boy.
Wow.
Yeah, your brother is.
Then sit it on. Oh, my winter jacket is what I need.
Oh.
So I'm so surprised.
on, Miss Marcia.
Look like
Hey.
Only 40 stores that we have to go to.
New York.
only 5,000.
How come I never knew what that was for some reason?
Hey.
New York. It's a heck of a town.
I saved you $150 for going out on my birthday to spend it.
Oh.
Okay, Mom, now you're the last one with the presents. Or unless we start
Here, I'll
opening
move out and I'll
tonight.
film Mom.
Yeah.
I'll film Mom now from over here, Nancy. So make sure it's done right.
Make sure it's kind of
Marsh, grab that.
Hold that up, Mom.
Hold it up. He wants the picture.
Oh, sorry.
Keep holding. I'm zooming.
Okay.
Who's zooming? Who? Gee, are there stockings this year, Mother?
Just one.
So we only want to put it out.
And Thomas, you don't know what this is because I picked it out.
Okay.
And just what I need. Will I be organized downstairs? Yes. And then I have things to fill it with. I do have things to fill it with.
Those colors go.
I do have a whole
I'll admit, I didn't know what that was.
stuff, a bunch of stuff. I'll admit it. I have a whole bunch of stuff to fill it with. It's heavy.
Ah. Oh, yay, strawberry
Nice strawberries. Goody,
Here,
goody.
here, when your mom likes strawberries.
I do like strawberries.
I hope so.
All my life I've been picking them. This is another one from Santa. Wow, Sandy, you've been good to me this year. Sandy. But you ate it once. That's just something to eat, that's for
Big frozen strawberry.
Maybe.
Sandy needs her nails out.
No crunching on Phil.
No crunching, Tom. Oh,
There's
my.
that bag of garbage there from
I'm weak here, Lynn.
Will Lynn come again through with his knife? And he does. Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, it's
Little
Cindy,
acknowledgement.
that's a cute paper.
She can't even wait for Lynn to cut it open. She's opening the next one.
On to the next.
It's a waffle iron.
It's a free week of childcare. See what it says?
Yes, free week of
Find
childcare.
out what it is.
No, she needs a knife again.
I must have taken it shut.
You don't tape it on your mother.
There. Nailing into that. She can't look.
She's like Brian.
Oh,
Oh, strawberry glass.
Hold him up, Mom.
A sugar bowl.
Hold still, Mom.
Sugar bowl. Oh, that's very nice, Cindy. Very nice.
One sugar bowl in that whole big box.
You see, dear.
Don't be a wise guy.
Here's the creamer.
Yay. Come on, Howard Stern, clap in the background.
Howard doesn't clap, the other people clap.
Oh, and we got a little, a cup. Thomas.
Got it.
I think everything I got
Zoom
on
in.
my
Oh, you zoomed
We
in,
can,
Tom?
we just show us some Georgia tape. They don't have to see everything under the tree.
Yeah.
You lid to the sugar bowl. Yeah.
Gets it in the
There
water.
you are.
Oh, you can't, do I
Very
see
nice.
it?
Oh. You can stand up.
Thank you, Cindy and Lynn. Very nice. Very
See, that's what I did when I got close and it was blurry. I just hand adjusted it a little bit at the end. You can hand adjust.
carefully.
Thanks.
Fine. I thought it gets blurry. I thought it automatic
Fine
focus.
tuning.
Break it.
Fine tuning.
Watch little Brian when he comes, he doesn't grab something like that, because he wouldn't realize.
You have to cut that one up too. It's
Keep Brian out in the
That light's making me sweat over
Have
here.
you guys seen these? You saw yours from Mrs. B? Or is
Marcia,
this
there's
not?
two things on the VCR for Joe and Daddy. Those envelopes.
You can open it if you want. There's some envelopes there on that table.
Do you want Liz to cut that up?
Oh, the envelope, please.
The envelope on the table. Nancy, want to get those envelopes? The blue one's Brian's. The other-
Nance, back up a
Oh, I
little
think
bit so I
it's
can see
upside
you,
down.
not in the picture.
Oh.
All the way back. You're way too close.
Upside down.
Too close.
Is it?
I don't know how it goes.
This
It
looks
goes
like
that
the
way.
bigger thing
Inside
would
goes
be
up.
the top. So
Oh, you.
Tom. George.
You can have mine, I guess.
Marcia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is going to be something good to eat.
Oh.
Oh!
Hold on, Mom. Let me zoom in on them babies.
Can you see that?
Hold still, Mom.
Thank
you, Nancy.
Mom,
Ooh.
hold still so I can zoom in on
This
them.
doesn't have a signature on it.
No,
Go ahead,
it's
dear.
fancy.
You're
Let's hold them up now.
Thank you, Nancy.
That's right, Lynn.
Yay.
I got that
Let's go out to lunch, Mother. I got my ticket.
Yeah, where to?
Claire's.
Oh, all right. One day we will.
Gee, you're making these again, Dad?
Thank you, Santa.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I owe Nancy $49.99.
Change.
Take my Christmas present right out of my hand.
See the penny on
It's
it?
$39.99, right?
Are you supposed to
Said I had a
read
check
this?
for you today if you could answer the phone.
It must say it on the bottom. I saw
Says it
there's a
on that.
label on.
got two phones?
And is it from Nancy?
Oh, Jim Sandy.
Well, you have the receipt from yours, Nancy, you can return it.
Sorry.
This has to go in the
That one in the
refrigerator.
living room any good?
Yeah, perishable. Refrigerate it once.
What
Yeah,
kind of
have
phone
to
you
do
got?
that.
It says that
I have another one downstairs.
Put it out in the
It talks about
Yeah,
it.
you're in
that red phone in the kitchen.
That's the one I want to get rid of because I can't dial out on
Oh,
that.
I know, put it in the book or something. So it sticks out so I at least see it.
He won't know.
Here I am in Kmart, Cindy, and Jamie's like 20 minutes trying to decide which phone I want to get, and you go and buy me your phone.
Oh, you mean Joe? Well, you told
Well, for
me.
Joe, yeah. Well, I know. Well, I thought you didn't get it the way you're talking.
I didn't want to spend the money. Well, you can return mine if you want. Your children.
Yes.
You can return the one I bought you and buy something else too. You have the receipt?
No, but I'm sure they'll take them back.
The girl will remember us.
Oh, I tore the
later,
price
whatever
off. Oh, no, it's not. It's still on there, isn't it? I figured you gave us, that's it.
This one
Unless you want one for upstairs, downstairs.
This will mount on the wall, right?
It's on, or it's fading on one or the other.
It's on. Describe the annual occurrence.
Okay. What are we talking about?
We are describing how annually me and Joe get together and we peel potatoes on Christmas Day. It's like been going on for about 4 years now.
And how many pounds do we peel, boys?
We're gonna do at least 10.
10 pounds per the family because we know we all like to eat them.
Because Estelle deprived Brother George of mashed potatoes, so he wants them.
I can't wait till she sees that tape.
Just keep feeling.
How long do I have to take this annual event?
About another minute and we good. Yeah. We're not modest.
This is also the annual time Thomas helps mother in the kitchen.
Oh, a little insult there on Christmas Day. Can you wait till you're about 50 and watch these again? It's 1985, so in about, she'll be there in 20 years, she'll be 50. Whoa, it's around the corner.
It's around the corner.
How long can you keep this constant?
I gotta bring it to Joe's on Thursday, and he's gonna bring it to work on Monday.
I don't know, I have to tell John, maybe I don't.
Okay, that's cool, because me and Dave want to make some more tapes. Not the video, the recording, the copying. Okay, Nancy, off. Nancy, that's enough. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No, everyone has to get photographed opening their presents.
Yes, everyone is on tape opening their presents.
This would be sent to Wandy.
Need some combat boots with thread on them for the winter.
You see those ones they have that are insulated? The black
I have a pair of them. The problem is, you can't shine them.
Oh, I did mine.
Mine, I can't get them to shine. They look dull all the time because they have loose and stuff.
We get them all shined up, or we get ninja spray and stuff on.
Ooh. That is for your outfit.
And then there was like...
What is this?
It's a belt.
Where's the clip?
You don't wear tie clips anymore. You're too young.
No, he means he doesn't know how to tie it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tied.
Have to be pre-tied, haven't
And I
you
had
tied
the
it?
shirt picked out, but I didn't know quite the song.
Have you had it so long?
Wait a second. Is the shirt blue?
Yes.
Thank you.
With a white collar. Because you have a brown outfit, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, what other color is it besides black?
Right.
You got a hole in your pants, bud.
Hold on. Right in your rear. Let me zoom in on
Cross
that.
your legs and you won't see it.
Who noticed that, Sidney?
The girls noticed it.
Don't get your hopes up. You're not going to see nothing.
We see long underwear.
Chaps. I like that. I got that one.
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren is some good stuff.
Careful when you open that, because real slow you have to go, because I spilled a whole bottle of that kind of pharmacy. Lynn, let's have a little smile for the camera.
No smile.
So they do something with him so he smiles.
Let's get him smell his cologne.
He's gonna
dance.
He's making big lips.
Thank you very much, baby.
And you're coming to the wall to get the rest. You have no choice. It's on camera.
Don't talk. Your voice too.
Is it a voice yet?
Yes.
No, we
What's ours called, right?
Ours, we share.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
Is this stuff like Drive You Wild or anything?
Who did?
Pool cue.
Tom did.
Let's zoom in on Ashley. Yes.
So, what do you have to say in 25 words or less?
It's on.
You'll see that I'm wearing my maternity dress.
Your maternity Christmas dress, it's pretty.
It's
Is
not
it paisley?
Yeah, it's not really a maternity dress. It's a regular dress. It has a belt.
Oh, I see.
But
It's
I
neat.
bought
Ace the belt and
Yeah.
throw
Go with the boots.
Yeah. I broke down. Last night I had a skirt and sweater on, and I was so uncomfortable. It was so tight. I said, forget it. Today I'm wearing a loose dress. Very good.
Taking outside finding food.
I'm just looking, being nosy.
By the way, I'm not put the salad in.
So we had a busy morning so far.
Oh, really? Making the rounds?
We had, well, no, we had breakfast at my house this year. My sister and I switch every year, so we had breakfast. And what a zoo.
Get out there,
Kristen
George.
and Brian trying to get presents. And,
You're not?
Grandma.
First Kristen wouldn't share, and you know.
So we need 1, 2, 3.
She didn't get run over by a reindeer. Did she?
Did you hear about that guy in Idaho that played that 3.5 hours straight? He played it. He just flipped out.
27 times
This-
in a row or something like
Got
that.
canned or something?
They put him in a
They
mental
hired him back.
institution.
No, they hired him back.
That's
He
what
got
it said
fired,
on
he
it.
got hired back.
Cindy!
Congratulations! No, don't congratulate me!
No,
Congratulate us, it's a joke!
Ah, I got it on
Are
film
you
too.
kidding? This is my mother's ring!
Oh, I don't believe it.
We were betting how long it would take you to notice
Take
that.
us to notice it.
Thanks anyhow.
Thanks.
gonna start talking to you. Luckily I got that. It took me like 5 minutes. That wasn't quick at all.
It was a plot. It was a plot.
Everyone knew about it.
My face be red.
Zoom in. Oh, how many minutes was it? Check the clock.
It was like 4 minutes. It wasn't fast at all. We thought you'd bet a note.
We bet 5 minutes.
You're getting old. Oh, that is a dirty trick. That's pretty though. That came out really nice.
It's really nice.
Oh, I missed it. Did you have it on film?
I got it. I nailed it.
I got it on film.
Oh, Cindy.
Hey, Rye.
Hey, Rye.
And the star is here.
Here he is. Zoom in on him. He's still asleep.
They really did. They did a beautiful job.
Where's the mistletoe?
Where's the ring box? I forget.
It was here.
Hi, Brian.
Did you see him come with the camera?
Hi, Brian. Yay!
What are you doing? Well, he's
Go
gonna
ahead,
feel
Brian.
their
Go
little
ahead.
stuff
Get into
around
something.
here.
Go find which ones have your names on.
You should see when you turned it off. You couldn't even tell what color Cindy's sweater was.
It gets hot so quick.
Brian.
Yay! Ooh.
Oops, what's that string?
Ooh, we got fresh.
Gonna open it up?
That's for you, Brian.
Yay! Let's see you open it.
Does he know it opens
Come on, sit down,
Oh,
Brian.
yeah. You know,
Come on,
good.
sit down.
Let's see you open it up, Rye.
There you go. Take this off. Oh, that Marcia right put the tape on.
It's better
I
fridge,
can
you know,
see
you
tape
told me
on
you could
it.
spit us up. Remember last time I'm like, Dad, I'm trying to see through it. You just look through there, do you have the squint
pulled
or
it
the
off.
squat? See REC, record, that green light on the left.
Come on, then you head over there.
Look at me, sex still asleep.
Hey, hold on.
Sit down on the floor next to him.
Look it.
That looks familiar.
Oh, boy, Brian. 2 of them.
Oh.
Oh, you make a really long chain then. You tie mommy up.
I know. We'll keep one set here. You should see how they go all over the place. Oh, boy.
Nancy, you gotta get out of the window.
Yay!
Who is this from now? Wait a minute here.
From me.
Cindy and Lynn, isn't it?
What?
Cindy and Lynn?
No. Joe.
Where's your little animal that goes on it?
Oh.
Joe, where's his little seal?
Yes, Rye.
Where's the
Nancy, get her look.
I don't see the gifts.
It's right there. With the animals on it. Yay,
Brian, the tape on it. We can't get it.
I thought these
So you
little.
can get the tape off my finger.
Joe likes
Nancy, can you handle this from here?
I thought
Make
those
sure
little
you
animals
practice
are so
going
cute.
in and going out.
They
Don't
are.
stay in one spot.
You can't get the tape off the
Zoom in
finger.
now.
No, they're just.
Well, those ones you can hang up.
You can't hang them up.
So get the tape off. You can't get it out. He pulls it, goes to the other hand.
Uh-oh.
Marcia said, "Yeah, something that's making a little bit of noise."
Ah, open that
Yeah,
one.
open this one,
Brian.
honey. Open it. Yeah, open it.
Ah.
Did you zoom in on him, Nancy?
He was so funny this morning. I got the other one.
Focusing it, Nancy?
Tom, how can you tell when you focus it?
With your hand on the knob. Nancy, the lens, higher up, right there. The
Don't
lens.
put your hand in front of
Yeah, she
you.
knows.
Fingers in front.
You got it, Nancy.
Ooh, look at that.
Noise
Marsh.
maker.
Marcia said Esther would appreciate a xylophone.
Yes.
Brian likes silence.
He loves that. He loves that kind of stuff.
Yay!
Aunt Marcia used a heavy tape.
I couldn't wrap it with this.
Well, he's got little work boots on. Nance, look at his little work
No,
boots.
you know, they're regular baby shoes, but they make them, you know,
Oh,
these
really?
white ones, but now they're in brown
Yay!
and blue.
What's that, Brian?
You want to play it for Mommy so she get used to hearing it?
Go ahead, give us a tune. Play Jingle Bells.
I can't open Marcia with your fingernails.
Is that nice?
Bag for garbage stuff?
Put other things for background. Yes, the box. Like they always do.
Here's
Like
the
the box.
background light right here. We
Stop
got
putting
lights.
on the bell.
They give you music.
Hi, Brian.
Is it coming up light on the...
Yeah.
You
there's
can
enough
tell
light.
it's coming up.
Wait till you see the difference. You won't even believe it.
Is that cute little toy?
Hey, Brian, what's happening?
I guess you can pull it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's hear it, Brian.
What is that?
It's the band.
Look at this.
What's that gonna do?
This is your hand.
Yay!
You do that?
Do you open your gifts here?
No.
No,
Well,
we
that's
have,
my thought.
we have our gifts at home.
Go ahead, hit it.
Brian can open
That's
it.
That's
what
okay, Brian can. He can open some if he likes
No, my mother was saying get you guys a gift, and I didn't think you did it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We'll wait.
You can do it.
We didn't start opening until 11:30. New all-time record.
Thomas is
One
dying.
thing. I didn't care. I don't know. We just
Do we want to wait and take Florence stuff over to your house?
Give it back. Hey,
It doesn't matter. I mean, you might want to leave
Thank
a
you.
a couple things open.
He's got a ton of here.
You can open a couple
Open
things.
that green one.
It's okay.
Here, Brian.
Cindy.
Oops.
Hey.
Oh, here's Jingle Bells right here.
Yay.
You can
Green,
play.
green, green.
You got the music.
Here, Brian, open this one.
It's color coded.
Brian, this one's for you, honey. Can you take these off?
That's a whole
Sounds
flower.
recognizable,
All right,
Thomas.
Open it up. Open that up.
Go ahead, open it.
Tom.
That sounded a little bit like it.
Are you reading?
Very little. Yeah.
Here, Brian.
Jingle bells.
Okay, here you go.
Pretty bow.
Pull that.
Ooh, it's
Now, who's
this.
this from? Now, wait a minute here.
For Mrs. B
And me.
and for Marsha and Mrs. B.
She told me.
Strangers in the night.
That's all I know.
Hey, George, look this way. No, you have
Oh,
to
wait,
sit
turn
up like you
around.
just did.
What is that?
Yeah, what is it?
What's that?
Oh, I forgot he's going to listen.
Ha ha ha.
Come on over this side so the camera can get you.
Tell me what this song is. Someone named this tune. Yeah.
What's that? Really Polly?
Let's see what it does.
The friendly path.
Let's see. Here, let me show you. Oh, you want to do it? Okay. Oh, I see the box just coming out. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, got that.
I got it.
Oh, I
We must
see.
walk.
Ooh, wag my tail, moo moo, oh boy.
Wait, you see this one, Fry?
I don't understand how you
Put those
film
in.
it. You
So
don't
make
have
sure
me
you're
in the
facing the
picture.
camera when it does.
All right,
Brian, come on, honey.
Henny,
We gotta get you in the
Hold on,
camera.
honey. You should play with those.
Give him a 360 degree turn there, Joey.
How about 180?
Oh,
Yeah.
math major.
Mommy? Hey.
Bri. Hey, hey, hey.
Walk? Oh, it's not going
Give
to
me
go
something
too
hard to
deep.
walk on.
It's peeling out of the carpet.
Where'd you get that one from? Who gave him that?
Mrs. Blanchard.
Oh, there he goes.
There's his tail going.
Golly.
Chase the flies away.
He's too slow for Brian, huh?
Look at that, Brian.
Hey!
What's he doing?
Put your finger in.
Look at him. He's doing it.
You like that?
That's all right.
What do you think, Brian? The farmer boy?
There, put him down there. Here he comes. Up. Give him a hug.
They'll walk it on your coffee table.
Give him a hug, Brian.
Give him a hug and a kiss.
Give him a kiss.
Oh.
Show him one of those much.
That a boy.
You get a close up, Tom?
What do you think, Brian? You like him?
How's he do that? Let's see you do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Price tag on it?
Yep.
Oh, golly.
It came pre-wrapped.
They left the price on it? Idiots.
Well, they know a little kid won't look at the price.
Here he comes, Brian.
You like that,
Over to
Brian?
you. Give him another one now.
Put them in the box. Put them in the box.
I put him to sleep.
New gift.
This
We'll get
is
one
a
for
toy
Lindsay,
as
that's well
opposed to...
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, do we want to give this present to somebody?
Yes. Wait, that's
Mother?
Come on over here.
Mom.
Mom. This is what we're waiting for.
They're gonna have all.
Okay,
Do
Tom.
you recognize
film
the
it.
wrapping?
Yeah, no, I don't recognize.
No?
That's a pretty
Not from a
bow.
certain store?
Nope. Hi, Brian. Just the
Sandy,
farmer.
sit back.
I am. Ribbon's too pretty.
Just open it.
Right around my head.
Pull it right away.
Sunshade. Somebody.
Who's now on the family?
Pontiac. Who's a Pontiac?
Marcia.
Oh.
It's okay, honey. Just out here for a minute.
Ooh. Right, look what Grammy's getting.
Who is it from?
Untaped them up from Tom and Marsh.
Lights on, isn't it?
Got it.
Marshy. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Try it on.
Look at that, Brian.
Is that nice? Let's see, put it on.
Look at you.
Oh, there. All right, we'll try it on.
We put a ribbon on Brian.
Yay!
Does it fit okay?
Thank you.
Huh? Does it fit okay?
So, yeah, beautiful.
Yay!
Oh, boy.
Looks nice.
That's sprout teeth.
Well, it's sharp. That's really
Like,
nice.
I won't have to cook today, huh?
Yeah, right.
Let's go out. That's very nice. Thank you, Marcy.
Hey, Mom.
And Thomas.
And Tom.
Come for
That new sweater, Tom?
Photographer.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Take care of each other.
That over there for Frank.
And a new shirt also.
Everybody good doing
Do I need to give you a kiss on camera?
Turn around. Mom, feather.
Beautiful.
George,
First time I've
can I
seen
tell
it.
you a story of my Christmas party? I went to a
Very
Christmas party
Camera
on
this way.
Friday.
Look
Camera
at
this
that.
way.
Brian, look.
I was really sleeping the other night.
Ooh,
11 people got
Brian,
food
that's for
poisoning
you.
for this party. Of course, I was one of them. Another sick for the holidays.
Oh, no.
He'll go. He'll do it on his own.
There you go.
His feet bend down.
All terrain there.
Yay!
That's for your size, huh?
It's already been tested, Estelle.
Oh, yeah?
A 3-year-old tested that for me.
Get a
He
video
walks
on
around
this.
with it.
It's kind of big.
That defeats the purpose there, bro. You gotta ride.
Can you back up?
We're missing
Ready?
a little animal here. Oh, there it is. All right.
We gotta go.
Sin, put it on.
Wow.
Lauren can put it on.
How do you like that, huh?
Wait, let me do that.
I wonder how long they'll last on there, these things.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. Brian. Brian.
Look at her trying it on.
Catch Cindy in the act. Nancy, catch Cindy in the act.
She's got me.
No, hold on. Thomas, I can't get this thing to go right.
Super glamorous.
He puts it so
You gotta.
tight. I know, but it's got so tight.
Tom, can you come over and have
I got
She's got
it.
it.
Cindy, put the coat back on.
Pretty nice, huh?
Everyone gets to try it on.
Let
That's
me
what's
zoom in on
next.
it.
Mom's new coat.
Isn't that
Which
nice?
she'll have to borrow sometimes.
You may borrow it.
Yay!
As long as you sit on it for your.
Hey, Brian, you want to try it on?
Yes.
Brian, you want to try it on?
Marcia, try it on.
Try it.
Okay.
She's probably already tried it on a few times.
Yes.
Not yet.
Now it's Marcy's.
Everyone gets a chance to model it.
I like your kitty cat sweater.
Thanks. For this room, this is B. The famous jacket that we had to keep in hiding. Okay, Esther Lee, you can try it on.
Okay, you and
Oh, wait, let me push it on.
Where was it in hiding?
At Johnny's house.
See how well it fits, George? See how nice it looks?
Ah.
Let's get this on
Everyone in
camera.
this house wear size 12.
Look at that, Mom, Brian. Look at Mommy.
$29.95.
Yeah.
The decimal after that.
Look at Mommy.
Uh-oh. Oh, got an accident.
Woo, call a cop.
Nah, I don't know, Cock.
Made in Brussels.
And me.
Oh no, styled in Brussels.
Like
Made
Brussels.
Smile,
USA.
George.
That's right.
It's awful dark over there.
It looks dark, but on camera it will look dark.
Don't you think this is darker than that?
George, there's no way you're running out of this picture.
George, you gotta turn around.
That'd be good, though.
Wrong.
Put it on the back of the mat.
Hey, you gotta back up, champ.
We got
ready?
Rodney and Rhonda.
Oh, we just had them as Christmas decorations.
Yay!
Hey, Brian.
Yay!
One last picture.
He leaves. You should be taking the pictures.
Brian. Uh-oh.
We captured all the opening ceremonies on film, so all you have to do is sit and watch the film and you come in, saw everything.
Oh, speaking of films, where's our film?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that
fits on
I wanted it, yeah.
You want it right now?
Yeah, because Fritz was there taking movies this morning and we would like to put some in.
That's some tree, I must say.
He's just speechless, huh?
That the one?
Brian's christening, Lou's baby shower.
Very good, thank you.
You sure that's the one?
He says.
Positive.
Smart way to think of that cow, huh?
There's copies of everything, so there's no chance of
That's so
mistake, so
funny.
you know, it's no big deal.
I was dying for him to see that when he...
Smile
So
for
where
the
were you,
camera,
Sid?
Brian.
Where was the party at?
At my office. At the office. I told George,
Oh,
11 people got
man,
food poisoning from the office party, and I was one of them.
What was
I
it from?
was sick for the last few days.
What was
we
it
don't
from?
know. We couldn't figure out the common denominator.
Hey, high five. Let me get the high five, Sin. I love getting a high five.
The camera's not near him.
I said, like, Merry Christmas.
High five.
Everybody gets sick. The owner got sick. My boss was sick.
Put your
And I
picture,
called him
Nancy.
sick.
Nancy, get the high five on
I'm
tape.
sick too. I can't believe it.
Who down there?
So he knew what
Oh,
I had.
I wonder what it was.
Marsh, wait, just stop.
We had mayonnaise. Everybody
Brian.
wants stuff from home.
Brian.
So it could have been anybody's slob, you know.
Oh, boy.
You know, something like that.
Oh,
Can you imagine it right before Christmas, too?
We did. Let's go that one.
Hey, we took diarrhea and throwing up and all.
It's 3 o'clock.
Whoa.
Don't forget
There's
that.
no guarantee on that bike too.
Is there insurance on that, Nance? Come on.
Unbreakable.
High five.
Kind of.
High five, Brian.
Why are you calling the present I was going to give you? Want to open it now? Try to open
Lynn's grandmother's. So we're going to stop at your house when we're done there.
Okay.
That red Bammer's bag is for you. We didn't buy anything, but made you something.
Okay.
Yeah, you can adjust that too when you get in
I ain't going to open it.
You can open it
Are you
now.
wearing this on
We'll
your...
open it. We'll open
Yeah,
it.
sure. You can
I'm sure you can handle opening it.
Can't spill
Who
no.
wrapped it? Boy.
Cindy, there you go. Proof in the pudding about your wrapping.
Thank you.
Look at that. Good job.
Thank you.
This is always wanted. And ribbons for Christmas, you can take it off.
This is a moo cow Christmas. Look at that, Brian.
Brian likes that.
Ryan likes it too.
Yeah.
You take the ribbon off, that was just a Christmas decoration.
That's right, we'll leave it on for now. That's really nice.
Thanks, how much film is left?
Our modern antique.
Look
You
down
did a
the
good job
ground,
on
on the ground.
those spots. So, you know.
They look like you're
Yeah.
Come give Brian
Brian,
something to
smile
open.
for
Do
the
you have some
camera.
models?
Yes.
Here, Brian.
Brian, you want to open something?
Go in there, bud.
Come on, Brian.
Fine job.
See, who... You want to open this one, Cindy? Brian from Lynn and Cindy? Because you're not going to be over there anyway.
Yeah, they're coming over later.
They're coming. Yeah, they're coming later, so just save it. Let him open that one he just ripped half open.
Okay. Who gave this one?
Me.
Brian!
Where's your grandmother live?
That goes with it,
Next to his
doesn't it?
parents.
Oh,
Just take
okay.
it.
So we're right up the road.
Okay.
What time? Just so you
Brian.
know, what time do you think to be?
Brian!
What time?
Nancy, put it stop
We'll probably be done the same time you guys are done here. We'll come over around 4. I
All right,
guess.
that should be fine.
Or after 4, maybe.
Yeah.
That!
Okay, Tom, just zoom in.
Rip that baby. Rip all that. Rip all that off of there. Keep ripping. Serious work here.
Oh. Who's that from now?
Aunt Marcia.
Oh boy.
That doesn't make any noise though,
Peoples.
Marsh.
You love those peoples.
Magic bus.
People on the bus go up and down.
He loves those things. Oh, they won't want to lay down?
Uh-oh.
What's on that bus?
It's an orgy.
Is this one, Marsh, go with it?
Yeah.
You got it, Lynn?
Yep.
Okay.
He's not going to want to open it.
Go ahead, Brian.
Thomas Redford.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian,
Director.
look in here.
He doesn't want that one.
Let me see this for a minute. Let me see this for a minute. Try that one. Tom's a good cat.
Rip that baby. Go ahead. You got it.
The trumpet?
Drums. Oh, you have problems with that one? Tom, rip it a little bit more.
He's got it. He'll get it.
Come on, Brian, get tough.
Persistence. You got it, Marsh. He would have had it.
Thomas, you got your shoes on?
No. No, I'm
George
wearing my
does. Help
shoes.
them. Sydney wants to know.
Yay! Look at that. An airplane.
Oh, what's that? Another one. All right.
Put that over your bed.
Yes. He doesn't have one like that. I like that.
Okay, we knew he had trains. Trains and trucks, so we said no plane. Hope you like the little people the best, huh?
What's on automatic? Automatic pilot?
Right at him.
Let's go look and make sure it's on the middle of it. That's mine.
Gee, weird because we never put a motorcycle on the couch.
Yeah. Things have changed.
Excuse me?
You have to get in the picture. Brian wants it done. Say hi, Brian.
Oh, she made it. No, they bought it. Oh, no.
Super baby.
They bought it and they cut one out of it so they wouldn't keep it.
Say hi, Brian. We're going down.
Going down.
Here, Brian.
I know, it's getting cold.
Yeah.
I got a little greedy on there.
Yeah.
Nancy, Cindy's opening up her gift for me, paint set. She walks right in front of it. She just opens it. I couldn't believe it before. I got it on film, too.
Brian.
Hey, Brian, turn around.
He hears the head jiggling his money. That's Brian.
Who put them bags outside so they're blowing all over the yard?
Nancy, probably.
Yeah, right. Have a seat. Feet up. Feet up.
See, the tape's almost out. That's why I'm just trying to run seats right to the end.
Feet up. Wave bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You better wait by when we're getting to the end, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Oops.
Bye-bye.
Focus him in here. Brian, stay still.
Who's that? Come here.
See that? It's good focusing.
Come get the cow. Come get the cow. Get the cow.
Oh, shit, I went in line.
Stay with him now.
He's moving.
You wouldn't keep his bib on for breakfast today either.
Brian's got more things to ride this year.
Oh, Fritz made a beautiful rocking horse.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw. Is that at your house? Yeah. We'll go see it later. Yeah.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Ow! How big are you, Brian? How big are you? How big?